that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. That's what we're going to do.
Wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time.
Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time.
Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time.
All right. It is 8:30 Central Time on a Tuesday evening on the YouTubes. You guys got to know what time it is. I didn't change the LEDs from colored to lighting on the tower tonight, so you guys are gonna see my face in all sorts of different colors. What is going on? Thank you for joining us. We have a great lineup for you this week. Sorry that I kind of screwed up last week. I had some car troubles. I had to have it fixed. It was a little bit more important than rolling the stream, but not to say that you guys aren't important. So, for that reason, I brought you one hell of a guest tonight. We have Mr. Perry Earl coming hot with that musical influence challenge, which you guys annihilated this week. We are going to be jamming out to the tunes of Almondy Brown. But before we do all that, let's go down the list, give a little shout out, and then we will get into the vidges. We got Omni Droid coming in with that first place. Mr. Gen X right behind him. He was saying he was first. He just didn't type it. And now I believe there's a challenge going on. So if you want to be first, if you want to be called out, and you want that first place trophy spot, get here. Comment the word first. And you'll get it. Mr. Perry Earl coming in there. Just Dan. We see some more Omni Droids, some big oily guys joining us in the house. We see Mr. More Gen X. I'm seeing Swift Duck kind of waddled his way on over. I'm seeing some more Gen X, some more Just Dance, some more Perry, and some more big oily guy. As you guys keep rolling through, Waldo rolled through. That's right, he is here. Mr. Perry Earl, Mr. Big Oily, Just Dance, some more Waldo. There I am. Forevermore, he made his way into the building. What's up, brother man? All right, we are sitting strong at 10 viewers tonight. We will gain them as the show goes on because we have so much good shit for you tonight. We're going to jump on in. Oh my Jesus, I've got you on the wrong thing. Look at that. Let's change that out. You don't want the Streamlabs. You want the musical challenge? Nope, you don't want that one either. What do you want? You want the live stream playlist? Yes, you do. That is what you came here for. Jacob Martin joining us. What is up, brother man? Is there anybody else who's sneaking in while I'm not paying attention? Oh, if you are, I apologize. Not fast enough. What's up, man? What is going on? All right, so this week we have Mr. Perry Earl. We are going to be rocking out, but Perry, you were trying to take it to another level right there. Oh my goodness. So, tonight I have Perry Earl, the drummer of the world famous Almondy Brown. They are coming out of Florida, out of them swamps, giving you some of that groovy music. So, a while back I said I wanted to start doing some challenges that integrated, some local artists. We all, as FPV pilots, we're always searching for that great tune that goes right along with your flying. It just matches up. You're waiting for that drop, or the beat to drop, and just bam, that's where you hit it. That's where you flip. That's where you, do flippy floppies. What the hell ever. We're always searching for that next good tune. So I was like, you know what? Let's integrate those artists that we, that we use into a challenge. And it just so happens that this artist flies as well. So not only is he going to give us some rockin' tunes, we are going to catch some of his dope-ass freestyle. I catch him on the Goon Squad all the time. You can catch all of his links, even his Spotify links. You can catch him in the Goon Squad Discord down there. He's got his Facebook. I've got his band's YouTube down there. There's Spotify, like I said. All of his links, Mr. Perry Earl and the Almondy Brown crew, you can go find them down in the description below. I don't know if you guys remember, but over on that side, I've still got that live chat coming in. I hope you guys like that. I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, I'm going to keep trying to liven it up. You know what? Let's make this a little bit bigger. I don't know what happened. I must have switched some stuff around. Oh my let's just switch some stuff around. So, whoa. Perry showing us that it doesn't matter if the GoPro's broken, as long as you can somewhat see in there, you're good to go. Send that bitch. Full send all the way. 608 coming in hot. What's up, brother man? Oh, Hanford, if I butchered that, I apologize, brother. Welcome to the game. Oh, Jacob, I said you were here. Fast Enough was here. Abraham Cortez, what's up? What's up? Everybody coming in. Thank you guys again for being here on a Tuesday evening. Like I said, I apologize for skipping out on you guys last week. I had some stuff come up that I had to take care of, but I am going to make it up to you guys, I promise. We've got some double takes. We've got some triple shots tonight. All this stuff that I said, hey, show me what you got. Show me, get on stream Tuesday stuff. We're showing that and this week's. So we've got 2 weeks worth. We got a lot of videos actually. I do got some stuff that I saw that I think that you guys should watch. We've got some announcements coming up. There's some cool shit on the web. There's some cool shit on the way. Everybody, what is going on? Welcome to your Tuesday evening with us here at Quad Corner. If you guys were hanging out on our Discord today, you saw that we were going through some name changes, some gender identity crisis, some kind of thing was going on. We're trying to figure out what we want to do as far as names and stuff. So our the mother club here in Kansas City is Kansas City Multi-Rotor, KCMR. That's what you guys are watching right now is our YouTube. But a few years ago, me and a couple of buddies kind of branched off from the racing group and made this freestyle thing. And it has just grown exponentially, and we have now joined forces again with our mother group, KCMR. So we're going through this crazy thing. We are back to just straight up KC freestyle in the Discord. You guys go check it out. All those hot links are in the description. Your normal Blue Wrench of the evenings, Mr. Fix-It FPV is not going to be joining us. But we have the ever so talented Just Dan and OmniJoy going to be throwing out them hot links. Perry, what a beautiful man you are. Even with that face one only a mother can love. All right, he's been sitting around in my waiting room for quite some time. I'm gonna pull this guy in, cause why the hell not, right? You guys didn't come to see me. You came to see the one, the only Perry Earl. What is going on, brother man? Looking good, looking sharp, coming in hot, and that bedroom is, you got them light effect going, brother. It looks good up in there. It's about chicka wow wows.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. That was a little over the top, but what's up, brother man? Thank you for joining us tonight, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing like a double video going on here for some reason.
Oh my gosh, let me see what I can do. Alright, so you got the desktops here. Are you hearing it over our Zoom meeting, or are you hearing it over our live stream?
Oh yeah, I'm hearing it over both. I have to mute the YouTube video. There we go.
How about now? Check 1 2 3.
Check. Holla holla.
What's up, brother man? Alright, you got a good turnout. I'm seeing High Drone 69 FPV just joined us as well. It's Master Roshi. What's up, brother man? Jacob Martin is throwing in a what's up. Well, okay, so Perry, the last time you came on, you saved my ass in one of these open calls. Now we have you in the hot seat. This is all about you. We got your band on point tonight with the challenges. We got some late entries. We got some good shit coming up for you. But let's talk about you, man. So, out of Florida, I know you travel a lot for work. So, tell everybody where you are right now.
Irving, Texas, right now.
Texas.
Yeah, I guess everything's supposed to be bigger over here for some reason. I don't know.
Have you noticed that being a fact yet?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah?
Not yet.
Have you been able to get out and fly though, or are you just working for now?
I haven't been out and about with the 5-inch. I tore up the little brushless whoop in the hotel lobby quite a bit last night, though. Had some fun with that.
Nice, very nice. So you're running a brushless hoop?
Yeah, I borrowed a Mobula 6 from a buddy of mine.
Right.
I had been flying an Alien Whoop Zero that I built, a couple of years ago. I've been through like 3 of them. Not fast enough, can tell you.
Dude,
I like smashing the gyros in my whoop boards for some reason. But
I mean, that only means that you're just pushing yourself that hard.
yeah. So I've been flying those for quite a while and been pretty active on their support side and stuff over there on their Discord. And when I smashed my last Zero, Travis was like, dude, you need to step on the brushless game. Like, just go ahead and lay the Zero in its grave, RIP, and jump over here onto this Quicksilver firmware that they're developing now. So he invited me over there onto their development testing group.
Sure.
So I grabbed a Mob 6 from my buddy and filled it up with some Quicksilver yummy goodness and been flying the crap out of that thing. It's been pretty fun.
So basically you're running silverware on a brushed setup now.
Sort of. Quicksilver is it's based off, it's a fork of the NFE silverware.
Right.
So, Not Fast Enough took the silverware and like threw his own magic sauce into it and made the NFE silverware that everybody loves. And so this is a fork of that for F4s.
Oh,
so
nice.
They put like 2 years of work into it, a bunch of rewrites, and it's turning out really, really good.
Oh yeah,
it's
man.
Really smooth. The interface is nice. It's not a beta flight rewrite. It's not
nice.
Beta flight, emu flight, dog flight, kitty flight, none of that. None of that.
Hey, Waldo will really enjoy some kitty flight, man.
I bet he would.
I bet you would, Waldo. Well,
maybe we should put a special build for Waldo just with his cat as an icon.
I think we can work on that. With the brains and everything, with you, Chiller, and all the other groups combined. I think we can make that happen. Waldo, we're working on something for you, brother. We'll have it for you next live stream. How about that? We'll work that quick. Well, hell yeah, man. Well, all right. So the best part about this is it worked out so well. So this is the Musical Influence Challenge. And, like I said at the beginning of this, when I started doing it, I wanted to incorporate, the solo artist. We're FPV pilots. We make videos. These videos go to banging tracks. We got to give some love up to these artists. So, that's where Musical Influence came up. It just so happened you got a kick-ass band, right?
That's what you keep telling me.
I mean, I don't know if
I
I'm
love
going to
it.
sit here and be a fanboy, but, I actually legitimately rock out to your shit every once in a while I'm at work, man. I can crank that on and just get into my groove and just start hammering out work orders and fixing dishwashers and all the old ladies broken this, that, and the other. Anyways,
that's awesome.
I feel that your ska rock, kind of hip hoppy, like East Coast and West Coast style, like everything combined into your music style fit our challenge perfectly. We've got some really good stuff. But before we get into all that, like I said, let's talk about the band. So, Almond D. Brown, how long have you guys been together?
We've been together for probably about 6 or 7 years now, I suppose.
Nice.
Had a couple of member transitions, but this particular lineup has been solid for about 4 or 5 years.
So you're one of the OGs.
Yes.
One of the OGs. So was this all your baby? Is this all you?
It actually started.
Fruition?
It started from me and a good friend of mine, Matt, who's an amazing bass player. And we just were talking and we're like, you know what? We've both been in a bunch of bands before. We hadn't been in bands in quite a while, just being dads and, working and that kind of thing. And like, let's just start jamming and have some fun. And I had some friends that had a warehouse where their band was practicing. And I actually used to play with that band for a little while. So I was already in good with them and I had left on good terms. Everything was all cool. So I was like, hey, you guys practice on like, I don't know what it was, Tuesday nights or something like that. Can me and my homeboy come out there and just jam on like Fridays or something like that? So, I'll keep my drums like tore down and stacked up in the corner or something. And then when we come out, we'll set up and we'll just jam and have some fun.
Right.
And then we'll move our stuff back out of the way so it won't be in y'all's way. And he's like, yeah, sure. Do it up, man. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. So
Matt and I started playing, and after we jammed probably, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times or so,
that's when
we're like, let's get a guitar player in here and let's actually try to write some music because this is pretty awesome.
Right.
So we did. We called up a buddy of mine named Pat, who was a really, really good blues and jam band kind of centered guitarist. So Matt came from like a slappy, poppy, funky, chili pepper-ish kind of a background, just, I mean, real funky. And I came more from like a rock and metal and even like glam rock back in the day kind of background.
You
and
glam
Pat,
rock? No,
oh man, I loved that stuff, dude. I was a
you.
sucker. I was a sucker for like all the old school stuff, from the Motley Crue to the Poison and all that stuff, dude. I loved it. That was my heyday.
You got a little D. Snyder meets.
Dude, I loved that stuff.
Who am I thinking of? Who am I going with the beard? Scott Ian. You got a little.
Oh yeah,
you got a little
Anthrax.
Scott Ian or a little Dimebag going on here.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Anthrax and Pantera.
Hell yeah, man.
R.I.P. time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a crazy.
And
time,
Vinny.
Bro. Well, pretty much all of them though. But well, we're here for Almond D. Brown. Well, before we get into some more videos, because I actually got quite a gangle of good shit of yours, but I do want to know. So, was Almond D. Brown the first name choice? Was that something like came up off the top of the head, or like
it's funny,
throw some stuff out, or where did it come from?
It's funny, like after we brought in Pat as our guitarist, then we started looking for a singer because we actually started writing some music at that point and had like 3 or 4 kind of structured songs, and we found our singer Jay on like a musician's classifieds kind of a thing online. Sure. He had just moved into our town from Sacramento, and he came from like a just rap metal kind of a background. Right. All his bands were like hardcore rap metal from Sacktown over there. And but he was a huge Faith No More fan, and so were Matt and I.
Very nice. Okay.
And so we're like, all right, let's just see what happens. And he said he wanted to sing instead of like scream and rap, and we're like, all right, cool. So we put it together. And he came up with some great lyrics, rapping on some stuff and singing on some stuff, and it sounded really good. So we're like, all right, we need to come up with a name. We ended up having like 4 or 5 different names that were kind of in the hat on a marker board, and we had a whole bunch of others that were just stupid names, like just anything. Anytime somebody thought of something dumb, we'd write it on the board, because who knows, right? Later on, we might, that'd be perfect.
Sure.
And Almond D. Brown. It was basically somebody was talking about Jay, our singer, talking about his skin color, basically.
Nice.
And so it spawned from that, and then it went back to like there was a Martin Lawrence skit where like some dude some gay dude had the hots for Martin or something and came in and wanted to help him with his homework. And he's like, oh, look at you. You so almondy. I'm going to call you Almond Joy. And he was just like all hitting on Martin. And so we started saying that stuff to Jay, like, oh, you so almondy. You like an almondy brown. Oh. And then we all stopped and looked at each other and we're like, dude, write that on the board, almondy brown, because that's pretty cool.
And it fucking stuck.
And it eventually stuck. We had somebody out to the warehouse a few weeks later, and we're like, when you come through that door, I want you to look at all of us before you even hear the music and look at the 3 names that we have written on the board and tell us what our new name is. And he walked in and he was like, Cumbie Soul. I like that. Cumbie Soul, because I'm from the Cumbie area. I think that's great. We all looked at each other after he left and we're like, no, I don't like it. Almond Brown.
All right.
Almond Brown it is.
All right.
Don't like Cumbie Soul as much.
Yeah. I think Almond Brown fucking worked out for you, bro. Well, let's
It's a hard one to forget, you know?
I mean, it is. You don't have any other bands that are kind of like it. It's got its own kind of feel and rhythm to it, just like everything else. So we're going to move along. We'll get into some of your videos, and then we're going to pay some tribute to Almond as well. So, all right. So, Schoolyard Shuffle. So, let's go back into your Almond Brown. So, when you guys started, like, what was your first show? What was the first time you guys got up on stage together, and how did that go?
Oh man. Well, so we rehearsed for probably a year writing songs with that lineup we had with Pat on guitar, and we had a good solid like 30-45 minutes worth of material. We were like, all right, let's go ahead and start reaching out and booking some shows, because Matt and I still had connections in our local scene there. And Pat's like, dude, I just found out a couple days ago that my wife got a big promotion. We're moving to Texas and it sucks. And I didn't want to tell you guys until after practice because I didn't want to ruin the mood. But since we're talking about shows, I got to tell you. So we had to like find, and we only had one guitarist, you know,
right.
Drums, bass, guitar, and vocals. So we had to find a new guitarist.
Right.
So we found our boy Conan, who's with us now, and rehearsed with him for a good long time, probably another year or so, like writing a bunch of more songs, rewriting some of our songs, because he had a different style than Pat, but it worked. And so I reached out when it came time to start booking some shows, reached out to a promoter that I knew that did some big like theater shows.
Right.
And he ended up putting our very first show being an opener for a band. What was their name? I hope they don't see this video. They were a nationally touring band, and so it was like a pretty big deal. It was a place called the State Theater in St. Pete, which if anybody's from the Tampa area, I know we got a lot of Florida guys here. They know the State Theater. It's a lot of metal bands played there. We used to have huge shows there with like 10 bands, big showcases with like 20 and 30 bands. But there would be bigger national touring acts coming through there too. Like Nonpoint came through there. We played with Head PE there.
No shit.
Like, yeah. So our first show was an opening for a national like that was coming through there. And
bro, I just want to say real quick, I don't mean to cut you off by any means. Love these fucking trees.
Man,
that whole rip was beautiful. Like the Maddie falls and stuff in between some of the branches. These little knife edge, like little gaps. The flow just beautiful. Okay, sorry.
I love that spot, dude. That's in front of my kids' elementary school. Like I love flying there. It's so cool. The moss will reach out and snatch you though so quick.
Dude, that Spanish moss will get all sorts of tangled up in your motors. So you've got little ones. How many little ones you got?
I got 2. I got a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Ooh, boy, girl?
Both girls. So,
so you got a lot of estrogen running around that house, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you love them to death, and they're your angels. But is it nice to get away every once in a while and maybe have your own, maybe your own hotel room for maybe a night or so at least?
I mean, it's got its upsides for sure. You know, I hate being away from family. I hate being away from my wife and kids, and it sucks to just sit there and have to like Zoom or FaceTime with them to tell them goodnight, ask them how their day at school was and stuff, and
I
all
got
that.
a little
But
one myself, so I understand that.
But yeah, I mean, to be able to have a hotel room and just kick back, do stuff like this without worrying about,
Yeah.
distractions or anything.
Well, again, I appreciate you coming on and kicking it with us this time.
And to go fly spots like what I'm seeing right now on the
So,
YouTube. I don't know if there's how much
yeah.
of a delay is, but this is that Avengers bando that I'm looking at now. This place was so cool.
Bro, this is a dope spot. So you probably got about a 10 to 20 second delay. So I
Gotcha.
just had to splice footage from your goggles. That's where it
Yeah.
has come up. So like I said, you're probably about 10 to 15 and behind. But so talk about this. So what is this? Where is this? Can I fly it if I come down to Florida with you?
This is actually in Cleveland.
Okay.
I was on the Goon Squad Discord server just talking about. I hop on there all the time. Every time I'm traveling somewhere, like,
It's in the
hey, I'm
description,
gonna be in
everybody.
Baltimore this week. Like, is there any pilots here? And sure enough, Ilbro responded, and he was like, yeah, dude, I'll fly with you. I was like, my plane lands at such and such. My packs are charged. He's like, we're gonna be here. Just meet us up. And ended up going out with him and a bunch of guys, and Cricket showed up, and we
Hell
all
yeah.
like dive in buildings at night and stuff. Like, so I hop on Goon Squad all the time for that. Every time I'm traveling, coming to Texas. I was up in Cleveland, and B-Rad messaged me, and he's like, bro, if you're in Cleveland and you have any free time whatsoever, you have got to go fly this bando. And he sent me the pin on Google Maps. And
Good old B-Rad.
I'm like, all right, dude. So I went out there by myself, like sketchy as all get out, right? I think I was there for maybe an hour tops, and I just got the hell out of there.
Very nice, dude. Bro, this bando is dope.
I wish I would have been better when I went there. Like, going back and watching the footage now, I'm like, man, I would have tried so many other things now.
I'm the exact same way, and I have the exact same video. One where I posted out this awesome, it's a diecast bando, or a diecast factory here in Kansas City, and it was so cool. My footage is just not, so I totally feel you, bro.
Dude, I know there's a delay on this, so like, coming up here, let's see, I fly over into the other room, and I kind of weave through these pillars.
Right.
We go back into the main room. I go up on top of like the second level, and there's a hole that I find that I want to start diving through.
Ooh, a hole.
So yeah, when you get to that spot, pause the video when you can like see the hole and you can see the handrails around it,
Right.
and then do a quick YouTube search for
Woo!
Avengers Black Widow interrogation scene.
Alright.
The original Avengers movie, they had Black Widow strapped to a chair in front of that hole, and they were interrogating her for something, and you can see those handrails, you see that hole in the ground, and like they actually superimposed the hole underneath it, so it looks like there's another hole in the floor underneath her, so she'd be falling like 2 stories if they pushed her down, but obviously it's not, it's just one hole. But it was filmed right there, so they call this the Avengers Bando.
Is this where she's... Oh, yeah! That's not
Yeah,
a
you
good picture of it, but... yeah. I'm looking to see if I can find a...
Yeah, it's hard to see because the movie was dark, but like, you can tell. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Oh, where is this taking me? Just give me a picture. No. South
Oh, yeah, that
Bend
was-
Airport, but... yeah. That is really fucking cool.
Yeah,
That was
Waldo.
really cool.
Black Widow Bando would have sounded better than Avengers Bando for sure.
I'm so glad I got
Either
the
way,
spot.
depends on if you're a Marvel guy or not.
Yeah. Just Dan says it's at the beginning of the movie. Cool. I've actually never seen the movie. I had to search the scene to find it.
That's pretty awesome. I'm looking at it here on the Googles. I don't want to switch anything over here, but I'm sure everybody believes you as well because everybody else has watched movies and is up to date with pop culture, which I am not either. So that's pretty freaking dope, though.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool too. Like, shout out to B-Rad at the end of the video. I'm like, thanks for turning me onto this spot. Like, total cheesing into my GoPro, but
Hey, man, no problem. And coming in with that B-roll footage at the very end.
yeah, there's like, walking down the steps and then throwing a bunch of pictures of the graffiti and the destruction there.
Clean, man. For a bando, like, I guess that one. There's some destruction. Never mind. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, snuff.
Yeah,
Bro, that is one of the things I absolutely love, looking at people's terrible graffiti when I go into places like this. That just makes my day. Well, hell yeah, man. Well, if I ever make my way up that way, I'm gonna holler at B-Rad to give me that hookup. So, just so everybody knows, because I haven't been calling it out all night, but our hot links have been dropped by OmniDroid and Just Dan tonight. Mr. Waldo's coming in there with that blue wrench as well. But if you haven't seen a hot link yet, all of Perry's stuff is in the description down below. Go check out the Goon Squad Discord, which he was talking about. You can meet all these awesome pilots, get the hookup on all these awesome dope spots, get some help, meet some dope people, you know. He's got a YouTube for his own videos that you're watching right now, so you can watch more bando videos like this or more tree flows. We got some more stuff coming at you, but he's got a YouTube down there. His band has a YouTube. His band has a Spotify, so you can chill and listen to him at work. I've got everything. Go check him out in the description. He deserves a like. He deserves some loves, a subscription. Hit those bells. Do whatever it is that the other Facebook guys tell you to do. Go just support this man while he gives you something beautiful to watch. So we got Hucking Around. So
oh, this was fun.
I really enjoy this video.
Yeah, this was in Maryland. I think Easton.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember which. I did 2 different county jobs over there. There was Talbot County and Queen Anne's County. I don't remember which one Easton was in, but they were both on the other side of the bridge from Baltimore.
Right.
So
other than professional pilot and world-renowned rock star, for the people who don't know, what is it that you do in your day job that sends you all over the place to do stuff?
we basically do alerting systems for fire stations for city and county 911 centers.
Okay.
So like, you know, you place a call 911, you know, so I see this building on fire, whatever, they'll use our system to alert the first responders at the stations that need to go to give them, you know, the exact information for the call, what apparatuses need to go on that call, the addresses of it, all that kind of stuff. And we'll put like displays in the fire stations so that all of that information is typed out there, address, cross streets, units responding, all that kind of stuff. We'll turn on colored lights in their rooms, kind of like the lights that I got up here above my bed. You know, they'll turn on red, like say if it's a fire call, or blue if it's like a rescue call, or maybe both if both units are in the call, that kind of stuff.
So those sorry, I never know which way I'm pointing with this webcam. So those lights behind you, that's not part of your hotel package. That's is that you?
No, I'm such a nerd. I take colored lights with me to the hotel so that I can make it feel more like home when I'm there. It's like,
nice.
So I like climbed up there on the bed, like on the rail to get these light bars up there and fished the wire down through the other side of the wall,
bro,
so I can plug the controller in.
Dedication. Forevermore, I see your comment. Let him get in, fix it. So I will do that. Just I forget how. I forgot how to make people moderators and things. I've got the power. Manage moderators. Hold on, let's see. Moderator. I'm
not a singer, by the way.
Oh, you should be. You should be.
I can sing backup, but it's way back up.
Way back up.
And I can do stupid dad jokes all day long too.
It is with a dad joke. It is with a good dad joke. I love a good dad
Oh
joke.
man, can't just spit them out on the spot. They have to be spontaneous. They have to be influenced to really be a dad joke. Otherwise, they're just a dumb joke.
That is true. Let's see.
They're always just dumb jokes.
Oh, they're always terrible fucking jokes. One more. When I was in my... Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. For more, I think I got you somehow. Hold on, let's see. So when I was in my single days, using that, you know, what is that? Twitter, not Twitter. Fucking... What is that? Tinder. When I was using that Tinder game. That's how I get all the ladies, Mo. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, bro. Times get hard. Times get real hard.
That's not the only thing that gets hard on Grindr.
So let's see. Paste the channel here. Oh, I gotta paste his channel. Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Forever.
Man, this was a long time ago.
Oh, the video?
This video, yeah. This was like, 2020 was the crap year, so this was either like really early 2020, I think. I don't remember. Well, you could probably see it on the date that it was posted, but yeah, it was a while ago. I think I was just trying to get a little more confident with split S-ing over trees that were lower to the ground and still being able to come back under it without clipping the ground.
I enjoy that video because you got a very flowy, very fluid, beautiful style, and it's not, for me, it's not always about the flippy floppies or how many tricks can you pull out. It's more of the visual perception, and with your flying, it's got a mix of, you know, that snappy roll, but you still slow it down to where it's still a cinematic roll. I enjoy your style of flying, regardless of how old you think you might be. It's pretty dope to me. But all right, so the next one is another one of your talents. I've got the Almond Brown Find a Way. We are gonna watch some music videos over here. So you must have picked a great straw, because they start off with a close-up of you right off the bat, man. They must really like you in that band.
It's just really not there's not enough energy.
We like each other.
Okay, I really need more.
So-
Yeah, this was
Go get something.
the concept for this, like,
Let's cut it for like 15 and go.
I don't know if the audio is gonna kick through or not, or if they can hear the audio, but like, yeah, at the beginning of it, we just wanted it to look like we were four guys trying to record a video, like just four yahoos, like, let's just do this, and it was meant to sound like garbage, and then like the real song starts, and like you keep watching it, there's like a little plot, like we end up taking a break, the producer tells us to take a break, and like you see somebody text him, and he's like, yeah, they're gone, or they're leaving in like 5 minutes or something. And so like two of us leave, and then he like crushes up some pills and drops in some drinks and gives it to the two that stay behind,
Right.
so that they end up like passing out, and then his buddy comes and tries stealing our guitars. So like you'll see them like get all goofy, you know, on the couch, and then end up passing out. I don't know. We try to do something cool, like that's okay, let's make it look like we're trying to film a video, and then something happens, but it actually is the video, so it's kind of like video inception. I don't know, we didn't want to make a video like everybody else does. It's just
No, man,
a
it's
performance
good.
video or something, you know? We wanted it to
It's
be...
good. It's got the story and everything along with it. I like it, man. And Forevermore, I appreciate you stepping up, man. Forevermore coming in hot with them hot links. So now you can get your hot link in the chat as well as the description. Go check him out. Right now he's throwing out hot links for the YouTube, for the video. You guys need to go check out this band. You guys need to go listen to these guys. Give them a subscribe. They're on my Spotify. I'm sure they're on. So walk us through that. I played a little bit of music back in my day, and we did a little bit of touring and stuff throughout Missouri and a few other states. But we never made it to like a Spotify or Pandora like spot. We were just like a garage band that knew somebody over here, so we went to that spot. So how do you go from garage band to Spotify playlist?
You just have to have a good enough recording, really, and then anybody can hop on Spotify.
Oh, it's just that easy?
Yeah. You got to record at the right place. We were fortunate enough to our first year that we started playing shows, we got the same promoter that gave us that first show that was opening for a national,
right.
And then like threw us on opening for Head PE on like our third show. He threw us into a big.
Awesome. I'm a big Head PE guy. That's pretty cool.
Those guys were really cool, like hanging out with them afterwards out back and stuff, just talking with them while like Jared and Trauma were all riding their skateboards out back and stuff. Trauma's their drummer.
Right.
They're all just really cool guys. They knew St. Pete like the back of their hand. It's like another hometown for them. They love playing there.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the same promoter threw us on a showcase thing, and so there was like 20 some odd bands on a Saturday playing for, these guys from like some indie labels and some guys from some other companies. Like there was a merchandise company there that does shirts and banners and stuff for acts all over the world. Like he's done banners for Madonna, I think, and like just all kinds of big stuff. I've seen kick drum heads for Madonna's drummer that he's done. All kinds of really cool stuff. So he was there and he was giving away a big merchandise package. There was a guy from a studio there that was giving away recording time. So end of the night, we end up walking away with the merchandise package and the recording time and a slot at some festival that actually never happened, but we won the slot, which was cool. The festival just never happened. So like we walked away with most of all the prizes from that showcase, which was awesome.
That is awesome.
So we ended up getting a whole bunch of t-shirts, a whole bunch of stickers. In fact, these t-shirts, which I'm going to give one of these away for the thing tonight. It's almondy brown, 100% natural ingredients. You can see it.
Nice.
I'm going to give one of those away and like a sticker pack of all of our stickers.
Hell yeah.
To whoever wins tonight for the little music challenge.
So, all right. So I'm glad not only is Forevermore on our Discord, on our YouTube, and tonight he's being our moderator. So,
just Mayhop's in the house. What's up, Mayhop?
Oh, Mehop, you're sneaking in, brother. What's up, man?
Is it Mayhop or Mehop? I've heard both. I don't know.
I always say Mehop.
I try to say the whole last name, like Mehopolis or Mayhopolis. Mayhopolis kind of sounds like debonair, like styling.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Like you have to drink a soda can with the pinky up.
Like maybe I'm gonna have. I know I have to go fly some packs with Mayhop just so that I can ask him.
Pinches with pinkies up, like fancy pinch.
Right. He's not too far from me either. Like we've been talking about flying forever.
Bro,
we just haven't made it out.
I'm so jealous of you guys in Florida. But real quick, okay, so you got your T-shirt. So I was saying, Forevermore. You guys know challenges on these MPV streams. A lot of them started with Bot Grinder giving away challenge coins. Those challenge coins came from Forevermore. So I didn't want to take his idea. So now Kansas City, or the KC Multi-Rotor KwadCorner, the Tuesday night live streams, we are going to do special edition KwadCorner T-shirts for our challenges every single week. So sometimes you might get a frame and prizes if we got the money and the budget, but all of our winners every single week, or every single challenge every single week, will receive a KwadCorner T-shirt. So now you're going to get a KwadCorner T-shirt and an almondy brown love package. I'm down for that.
Ooh, a love package.
A love package. Well,
and I've thought about this, and if I can get some printed up in time, everybody on the Goon Squad Discord and probably most everybody on the KC Discord and on these live streams has seen me hashtagging team shorts and flip flops for all of us. All of us Florida peeps. It's all team shorts and flip flops.
Hashtag not bad team.
Yeah, right? So let me see if I can do this real quick. Preferences, background and filter.
Do that. I brought up some old school Amity.
Can you see that?
That background? I can see that.
So I'm gonna have some shirts printed up with this over here.
Oh, hell yeah.
It says hashtag team shorts and flip flops. It's got a pair of flip flops down there on the bottom on some sand.
Alright.
With the quad trails like going through the palm trees and making a heart around the sun and the birds and stuff.
Alright.
So it's like we love everything about Florida, from the palm
You're
trees,
fine.
the birds, and the sun.
So it wasn't Florida, but I just got back from a trip in Vegas. So Vegas was the first time I ever saw palm trees. I so want to come down to Florida just to fly like a gang of palm trees. Just a gang of palm trees all over the place.
That would be dope. I mean, it's fun. If you've ever been into like, if you've flown in areas with lots of pine trees,
Right?
like really, really thick condensed pine trees,
Right? Like
that's
Swift Duck
that's
style?
pretty cool. Yeah, like Swift Duck style.
I've got some Swift Duck style a little later on tonight after the challenges. So we'll get into all that. But
Yeah, palm trees are a pain though. Like you get stuck in the top of a palm tree, you're not knocking it out with a rock or shaking it out with a rope because it's getting sucked down inside of that thing into the middle. It just sucks.
So are you having to scale a palm tree to get that out?
Usually, yeah. I got some buddies closer to like the Miami area, and they'll end up trying to do like PVC pipes. My buddy Chuck down there, he buys a bunch of PVC pipes and sticks them together and kind of puts a hook on the end and tries to get them out. And I can't remember the guy's name, but he's really cool. I met him at a Rotor Riot event. The inventor of the drone saver. Have you seen that tool? It's a fiberglass collapsible rod with a hook on the end of it that extends out like 50 feet. He took it up to Rotor Riot for a Quads and Coffee event that they had up there that I went to, and he was showing it to Drew and all those guys, and he's had like a second revision of it, but he sells them online. It's called the Quad Saver, and it's pretty dope. It's really lightweight because it's fiberglass, and it collapses down to like 2.5 or 3 feet or something like that, but it extends out to like 50.
I might be looking into one of those after this stream. Fuck yeah. So just catching up on this chat. So me hop.
Yes.
Dash hop.
Me hop.
But my last name is, I'm gonna butcher this. I love you, man. You're a great pilot. I really hope that you're doing well and feeling better, but I'm gonna butcher your last name. So Mihalopoulos.
Mihopolis? Like Metropolis? Mihopolis?
Is it Mihopolis?
Or is it like a os at the end? Mihopolis?
See, this is why
Like maybe a
I
Latin
enjoy
feel.
doing the live stream, because I can, talk to all these people that we talk to on the Discord or social media. I've never seen anybody's faces. I don't know what they sound like, look like, blah blah blah. So this is why we need Mihop to come in and do a live stream then. So we'll have to get you. So next, this is one we're gonna watch one more of yours before we get into your challenges. But this is one you showed us this a while back. I absolutely love this little clips. But walk us through this and walk us through the terrifying story you were telling me earlier.
Oh man, yeah. This was. Well, I mean, you can tell by the title what building it is.
Hercules. Yeah.
But so I was in Baltimore with a bunch of the guys up there, the Fly DMV crew, and whenever I'm up there, they're always about going out night flying. And me ha
what's happening.
lop o loss. Me hop me. I'm seeing his pronunciation in the chat.
Alright.
So we'd go around Baltimore downtown at like, midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and just dive in buildings. And that particular building is a go-to spot.
Oh,
Always
really?
shooting up and diving that spot like all the time. And
Right.
so this last time that I was up there, a lot of the guys were talking about, dude, we've been trying to backwards dive down the side of this. Because when I was there before, everybody was trying to forward dive it. And Cricket's done it. A handful of Ilbro, I think, has done it. All of those guys up there that are like,
The big guys.
they're all just amazing pilots.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
dive
yeah.
anything. They'll fly through anything.
Sure.
They just don't care.
the ones
and
that
it's-
make you break your shit because you want to fly like they do.
Like
Yeah,
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, we've been trying to dive this thing backwards. And I'm like, I'm going to try it. So that video that you just played was my first try ever on doing that. And I pulled it off. But I mean, I was only in it for like 20, 30 feet or so before I
Oh, sure. Well,
throttled out of it.
Let's watch it again. It's only a few seconds, but it's worth over and over and over. Like I don't care who you are. Try this. It is going to be absolutely fucking terrifying. What, you can backwards dive, or you can kill throttle and let your quad fall? Sure, that's fine. But also matty it out of that,
Of that hole.
of that entrapment, and get your quad back in one piece. So, does it always happen to come back in one piece?
Well, sometimes 2 pieces.
Sometimes 2 pieces.
Sometimes with one that has been on fire.
On fire?
So that was
Tell us more.
attempt number 1, right? So attempt number 2, I decided to try to go a little bit higher. I wanted to do it longer, and I screwed up and I hit the wall, and it kind of shot me out of it, about 20 feet or so, and I just kind of stabilized and came back down and went up for number 3. I'm like, all right, 3rd time's the charm. I'm going to hit this sucker from the top, and I'm going to go as far down as I possibly can. I went in from the top, and as soon as I got inside of it and started falling, like something happened. The wind gets in those tunnels, goes crazy. But you just see in the GoPro footage, my quad gets sucked into the side, like this way, to the top.
Oh,
So I couldn't throttle out. And when it hit, it busted my video antenna. So I lost video. So it wouldn't have mattered if I could have throttled out or not. Like as soon as I hit, I lost video, and that was it. So it fell 32 stories
no.
to the very bottom of that where the light shines up. It's like a concrete frame
Right.
around the light with a net in it to keep the light from getting damaged from things falling in it, like quads or
Yeah, quads. I'm sure they have a lot
So-
of those. Fish so
But they
much.
probably do with the crew that they've got up there. It's but yeah, it hit the bottom and broke an arm and shifted all the components inside because I had the nylon standoffs going through like the ESC and the
yeah.
flight controller. Always use solid screws. Don't use those nylon standoffs because they break. And then your ESC connection rips loose and it starts an electrical fire and burns every component in the quad. And that's what happened to mine. It sucked. And I had to fly home the next day. So I'm like, what parts do I want to salvage that don't smell like an electrical fire? Because I've got to go through TSA tomorrow and that's not going to look good.
Bro, so like I said, I just came back from Vegas. Leaving Kansas City was totally fine. TSA was cool. I put it on there. They were like, "Oh, you fly drones? Do you do the racing thing like that ESPN thing?" And it's like DRL. It's like, "Oh yeah. Do you do that?"
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I race, but not that cool. And it's like, "Oh yeah, it's awesome." So, he let me through, no problem. You go through Vegas, and they scanned it like 5 different times, and I had to stand there while I let all these people go past me. And I'm just watching this guy pass my bag to somebody else, and then pass it to somebody else, and they're like pulling the quad, and they're looking at the LiPo batteries and opening up shit, and I was like, you guys are crazy. So I can only imagine going through with burn up electronics and all the other shit, how they're gonna feel about your shit.
Yeah, I basically threw most of the quad away. I kept the GoPro, I kept the CADX Ratel, the TBS Triumph that was on the end was actually still okay. It was broke. The pigtail was broke where it screws in, so the antenna was okay. And the motors, one of them was damaged, but I didn't realize it at the time, so I kept the motors. But they were older Lumineer motors that you can't get anymore. So having 3 good ones did me no good. So still ended up building a new quad.
On an FPV page. Well, we got some people who sent it to your video. This is Maddie FPV showing us how it's done with a little bit of RC car action as well, man.
Yes, I'm gonna see if I can mute my listening audio here on the Zoom so that I can listen to the video, because I can't hear the music on the YouTube, and I want to.
He wants to jam out to his own music, man. He wants to. Why not? It's something to be proud of. Like I said, not just not just fanboying you out, but I actually do. I jam this all the time while I'm working. I just put it on repeat over and over and over. Just get it into that groove. And
I guess I can mute my own mic, but I can't mute your audio.
Oh man! Here,
so
hold on.
Let's see.
Let me see what I can do on my end. How about now? Is that better? Give me a thumbs up. It'll be about 15 seconds before you can.
There we go.
Yeah, there he goes.
Let's see how it happens.
Right. So
seems like it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I freeze? No, I didn't freeze.
No, you're fine. It's just, again, we're gonna be 15 to 20 seconds behind each other. But hey, man, it's worth it. Like I said, your music is worth fucking jamming out to. And actually, it's perfect.
Yeah.
For FPV, man. That's what I thought was really cool. You know, a lot of us use like rap and kind of trappy house beats and stuff, but FPV.
Yeah, I loved watching this video.
Yeah. You go. No, you go. You go. It's so odd with the time thing.
Yeah, he said in the chat, I think he said that he was just flying listening to it, right? So he tried to sync a couple of things. He didn't try to sync and edit per se.
Right.
So just watching him fly and like listening for some of the changes in the songs, seeing how it lines up. And I think he ended it really cool too. Like he lands and like a leaf lands right at the end of the song or something. It's pretty cool.
Matty does a good job of some editing. He's really been editing or upping his editing game. Oh, that little
Let's
one
see
right
where
there
it
at the very end.
happens.
Very nice.
The leaf
Very
right there.
Nice. Very nice. Matty FPV, everybody. That was beautiful. If you guys want to go check him out, his links are down here. Everybody came in really well this week.
Yeah.
This week we've got a lot of entries. If you guys have a late entry and you would like me to play it, it's right here on our Discord. Go right here, Musical Influence tab. There's a Google Drive with all the Amity Brown singles right there. Snatch them up while you can and make yourself an edit. Throw it onto YouTube. Throw it right here. If you have something else that you want to put on YouTube, right here. Get on Stream Tuesdays. But next, we got Whatever FPV. So Whatever is coming out of Monroe, Louisiana. This is my old hometown. He also flies for the X-Racer team, flying that sub 250 gram life. When I was going to make my edits, I had to watch a couple other ones to see what songs were being taken, and make sure that the song that I was going to choose wasn't going to be overdone. I was pleasantly surprised that the song that I was going to choose hadn't been chosen yet, but this was going to be my second choice.
Did you end up picking Pay to Play?
I'll let you see. I wanted to kind of make it a tribute to the song as well, and you'll kind of see what I'm saying, like when it gets there. I really enjoyed having you as our one, not as our special guest, but also as our musical influence guest. We had Dad Bod the first round, and I thought that was really cool that he just happened to be an FPV pilot. And then you come out of here. I absolutely love the band already, so I was like, this is absolutely fucking perfect. I gotta have Perry on here already. I gotta have him for a whole, 2, maybe 3 hour segment. And maybe he'll do a challenge for us. So this fucking worked out perfect, man.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that sub 250 motors sound really good, bro. I love the scream of these motors, and I'm so happy when somebody puts a little bit of motor sound in their videos. I'm trying to recognize the part.
Yeah, I like doing the motor sound just enough to hear it, not enough to necessarily overpower it.
Exactly.
But yeah, just to be able to hear it and know what they're doing.
Exactly.
And these are those thick pine trees like I was talking about, man. This kind of proximity with these trees is really cool.
Right. Anybody can.
I love this mellow part too, how he slowed down
right
during the mellow part of the song.
He really took your music to heart and made you an entire edit out of this thing, man. He did a really good job, whatever, FPV. I'm loving these trees myself. I want to say Corolla.
Really expected him to throttle up and shoot above the trees when we came back in heavy there, but...
Right. Still finding his way through. So, he's, like I said, he's down in Louisiana. This is where I'm from. He's in the same town that
No, Find a Way, that's another song.
Right. But we don't have as much Spanish moss as you guys, but I will say we got some tree sap down there to where if you were to tap one of these trees, your quad is going to come back all sorts of gunkies and nasty shit. Bringing me back to the roots, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to fly in Atlanta. Well, not in Atlanta, slightly outside of Atlanta.
Right.
With Ciotti.
Oh, cool.
I
Nice.
messaged a couple people out there, and they're like, yeah, Ciotti lives up there. Hit him up. And so he invited me out to fly with him and one of his buddies. And we were flying in some real tight pine trees like that out by a church. And that was really cool. I never did make an edit of that because I'm lazy, but it was a really fun time. And Ciotti was like super cool. Great guy. Real fun to hang out with.
Well, speaking of lazy, the laziest one out here is gotta be Waldo. He's probably just sleeping at work, not doing anything, not hanging out or giving anybody feedback or, helping us out here on the live stream, but I guess we'll watch his video as well. will say I didn't realize the music choice that Waldo would pick, but I guess it's all right. It's all right. It's a good song, Waldo. Yeah. Dude, I'm loving this video though. Like, this location is dope.
This is actually my youngest daughter's favorite song of ours. She loves this song.
Yeah? This is probably one of my favorites. This is what I chose as well. So, with the little ones...
This one gets a lot of drumsticks thrown up in the air.
Nice. Matt King,
I'm all about being crazy, putting on a show.
Is a drummer. He was talking about your drum skills a little earlier. So, what do your little ones think about Daddy being a rock star? When you get there. Also, Dan is coming out.
I'm just a daddy.
You're just
I'm just a daddy that plays drums. But no, they like it. We played a show at a festival this last weekend. It was like a cool little festival in Dade City, and there was a brewery opening there, so it was opening day of the brewery, and there was a bunch of vendors and stuff outside at this festival, right? Like, city blocked off like 3 or 4 blocks, right? So people are selling stuff, there's food, but this brewery opened, and it was their grand opening, so they had a little stage in there with some lights and a nice sound system, and so they had us play, and we had some friends of ours in another band called Cruel Curses open up for us, and they're an awesome band too. Cruel Curses, check them out. They're out of the Tampa St. Pete area. They're awesome. But they let our kids come because it's a family joint, even though it's a brewery. Like it's all family friendly. So I actually got my youngest, the 6-year-old. I called her up and had her sit on my lap while I played No Better, which is one of the songs in the Google Drive there. As I was trying to think, like, which song's probably the easiest for me to play with a kid sitting on my lap, and No Better was it. Even though Stick and Move's her favorite, I'm not going to play that song with her on my lap. I move around too much.
Well, that was awesome.
But she loved it. It was really cool.
That's super cute, man. I think that's absolutely awesome that you are a father, you are a pilot, you are a working man, you're all over the place, and now you're in our hot seat. Again, thank you so much for taking some time out of your workday, out of your evening to goof around and hang out and watch some FPV videos with us. But Waldo absolutely killed it with his freestyle. I love that video. Dope video. Just Dan and Forevermore, you guys are killing it with all those hot links. You guys go check them out. Go get.
Yeah, that was really sick, Waldo. That was cool. Flying through those signs. That was neat.
Very, very dope little spot. So we're gonna keep the game rolling. This is OmniDroid coming in with his musical edit. So this is our registered bando. This is what I would call an oily approved bando.
Yeah, what was up with the homeless guy there, like, out of the gate?
Oh, there's always people here. There's always people here, whether it's a homeless person or, like, teenagers or, just whatever. There's always people out there. But, we flew here.
Oh, this is Kansas City place then.
Yeah, it's a Kansas City bando. This is actually pretty easily pretty easily accessible. That's what I was looking for. Pretty easily accessible. The first time we went out here, we took the long way and it took 45 minutes.
I thought I recognized it from some other videos.
Yeah, well, just like your video, when I posted this video, I wasn't very good. I'm still not very good, but I feel like I can do this place justice. Oh, speaking of justice, and we'll get to his time a little later, but big oily guy, big shout out to you. If you are in the video or if you're going to be in the replay gang, this is actually the bando that I'm going to christen. But Oily sent me some quads over the last week to try out some KISS firmware and to get my ass back up in the air. So shout out to you. But yeah, this is in the heart of Kansas City. Believe it or not, it is super hidden. You wouldn't even recognize, any landmarks around it. It's completely empty. Huge, gigantic warehouse, completely empty.
As bad as life can get, live for the awkward moment.
If you guys want to go check out some more Omnijoid, Forevermore dropping that hot link tonight, filling in for your Blue Wrench, Mr. Fix-It FPV. You'll recognize that guy in the white over there that just waved to the camera. That was Mr. Jacob Martin. You guys had the chance to fly together, didn't you? We got that delay, guys.
Yes. Sorry, the delay is like so weird.
You're fine, man. Keep
But
going.
I love trying to see like how they synced up the video footage with the music.
Right?
But yeah, Jacob, my pastor at my church, just randomly texted me a YouTube video one day, and I'm like, huh, that's cool. And then I looked at the name, and I'm like, Jacob Martin. Well, my pastor's name is Dave Martin. So I replied, I'm like, is he family of yours? And he's like, yeah, it's my nephew from Kansas. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I hit him up and commented on a couple of his videos and stuff. And so then we started like watching each other's videos and talking. And I'm like, dude, you got to hop on the Goon Squad Discord, man, and get in on some of this stuff. And you got to jump in on the KC Multi-Rotor deals, like, because I think these are some of your homeboys that you fly with. So you have to jump on their Discord and hang out with everybody and get on these live streams and stuff.
That's crazy, right?
And so he started doing that. And then he took a trip to Florida to see his uncle and his cousin and his aunt and everybody else. And I'm like, bro, yeah, if you're coming, we got to fly. So we flew a couple packs at the church, and then we went over to the elementary school where my kids go and flew there with all those trees and stuff. That was the schoolyard shuffle or whatever I called it video that you played earlier, flying through all the trees with the moss.
Oh,
that was my day with Jacob.
Hell yeah.
That was fun.
Hell yeah. Well,
it was really, he was a really cool guy. Great to hang out with. Great pilot too.
Jacob was the one that showed us the way back there, and it's a hell of a lot easier than the way that I got back there. So shout out Mr. Jacob Martin. But Omnijoy came in there, showed no fear in that bando, and then put a little bit of Omnijoy back there behind it. Solid rip, Omni, solid rip. Next up, we got all the way from Germany, Find a Way by Pitts Flying Eye coming.
Yeah, I'm making notes on the videos of like which one's which, and so yeah, for that one I called that one the Oily Bando because it totally reminded me of Big Oily Guy.
It's definitely an oily approved bando. We got a couple of different bandos in Kansas City, but nothing that sweet. This is actually pretty dope. So as you saw, Pitt is a very active member. He is one hell of a guy, super nice, super gracious.
This one is really cool.
He wants to participate so fucking hard. So he's always throwing out videos, but he threw out 2 of them for your challenge. I watched the other one. I didn't watch this one. This is dope.
Yeah, he was talking in the chat, like he messaged me at one point asking me if I wanted a freestyle video or if like a flow video was cool. I'm like, doesn't like it's not really what I want, you know. I don't really care. Anything's cool. And he's like, well, yeah, I did a flow video to find a way, and it's like I'm finding a way through a maze in the woods. And I was like, dude, that sounds really cool. I want to see that. So, yeah, this is it. Like, he's like, there's like a maze in here and some stuff where he's trying to find his way through.
Oh, yeah.
It's really neat. I really enjoyed this one.
I think it's really cool how everybody put their own little spin on these videos. Your music is absolutely perfect for FPV backing tracks. So thank you again for allowing us to get exclusive downloads to all these rad tracks, man. I don't care how many times I listen to this.
Yeah, I guess I'm part owner, so right, I can give permission to
yeah.
for you to use it for whatever you want, right?
That's right. If YouTube ever gives you guys any kind of flack, hit up Perry over here. He'll talk to him. He'll let him know. This guy's all right. So, listening to your sound, your vocals and stuff of the music, like, I would never think that your lead singer was, you know, into metal and screaming and all this other stuff. And then when I saw, you know, when I watched your video, your Find a Way, after talking to you, and he was like, oh yeah, you know, he was a screamer, blah, blah, blah. I could totally see it. I could totally see it. The big old jacked up, you know, mean mugging, bald guy, like stomping around. And, but I think you really found the sweet spot here with Almond Joy. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, he totally did. It's worked out really well, man. Like I say, he came from that rap metal type background. Like, I've got a demo CD from his last band in Sacramento, and yeah, it's some pretty heavy stuff. It's good. It's a lot heavier than we are for sure, but like,
Pit
you know,
sacrifice
he likes doing this
you.
just as much, you know, and we love it. So,
well, bro, like I said, you guys found your
oh,
sound.
and the quad sunk in the water.
Sunk in the water.
Splash.
He gave it all up for you. All right, so I put a little something together to see what you think.
Wait, which user was that?
That was Pit's Flying Eye.
That was Omnidroid. No.
That last one?
That was Pitts.
Yeah, that was Pit's Flying Eye. That was his trick.
Yeah, this one is really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
I have not seen this one yet.
Yeah.
This one is dope.
Well, I saved it till the very end. Not like the stream, but I didn't want to post it because I wanted it to be, you know, world surprise.
You sneaky, sneaky bastard.
Sneaky snake. It's a sneaky snake.
Please tell me you dived the corner of that.
Oh man, so this we were talking a little earlier. Jacob and I have been flying this a couple times. I have not dove all 5 rings yet. Jacob has tried 4 with a couple of bumps, scratches and things. I've tried up to 3 and made 3 clean so far, but I want 5. I want all 5. So no dives on this one, but there will be before the summer's end. I'm gonna dive the shit out of all 5 of those rings, and there's another 4 sets right in the very entrance of that building too.
Now my question is, did you do the whole song?
I did not.
And now I'm going to feel like an idiot with a 20-second delay if the song stops before I actually ask that question on the live stream.
Nope, you're right. You're good. I tried to end it in the right spots though.
Ah, you picked a good spot to end it though. That was perfect.
I tried to make it. I tried to make it work. So I had to put a little love in there. I had to put a little love. All right, that was our musical influence challenge of the evening, with a special
All right,
guest.
so
Mr.
I'm gonna
Perry.
turn my YouTube volume off so that we're actually in sync.
All right.
So I'll need you to switch my other audio back on the Zoom. That way we can actually have a real conversation.
Right. Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. Are we back in?
Check.
Check. Oh man, you sound beautiful.
Yay!
You sound beautiful. I don't know why you're not singing. Oh, bro. Well, heck yeah, man. Well, like I said, your music is absolutely perfect for some FPV rips. A little funky, a little crunchy. It's got some soul and some flow to it. I thought it was absolutely perfect for a musical influence challenge. And I'm so glad that you said yes. So thank you again for coming on here. Again, giving us exclusive, downloads to all these guys and giving us something to make some videos to. So everybody, thank you all for joining in.
Yeah, man.
Do you have your favorites?
Let me go back here and look.
We can replay parts and pieces as well.
Yours was really, really nice, but I have a feeling that like everybody's gonna scream the contest is rigged if I just automatically dub you the winner. You know what I'm saying?
I would honestly, I appreciate it, but I would honestly give it to somebody else as well.
Yeah.
So, but no, I appreciate that. I really enjoy your music.
Yeah, yours was dope. OmniDroid's bando was really cool too. I loved the real tight hole in the wall gap that he flew through right at the beginning after he almost killed that homeless lady.
That is, but that hole right, this one right coming up right now.
Yeah.
This is it's an oily approved bando. That is an oily hole right there. That is an oily hole, straight up. Omni, oily, hand in hand. Fucking worked out. All right, which one are we going with next?
Yeah, that was really cool. I love the tight proximity in the pine trees of whatever FPV's video too. And of course, Waldo had the proxy flying through the holes of those signs in his.
Bro. Absolutely killed it.
And and Pitts finding a way through the woods. I mean, that's taking like the song, right? And literally applying it to the video. Like that's a whole different aspect.
You guys absolutely killed it.
You know what I mean?
Round. Oh yeah. No, for sure. Everybody has their own little spin on your stuffs.
Yeah.
I think everybody killed it this week. Thank you everybody for throwing us out some videos.
And Maddie, like I said earlier, I think, he said, I just kind of flowed a little bit, I was just kind of following my boys' RC trucks. This was just kind of a flow video. I didn't really sync anything. But bro, if you didn't sync like that leaf landing on the ground at the end of the song with the end of the song and that just happened that way, that's freaking awesome. Because that was like dead on. The whole video is just kind of flowing, and then don't with that leaf. It was perfect. Man.
So elegant.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
Get some pit up here.
Man. Yeah, as soon as I saw the corner on that building in yours, I was hoping you were gonna dive it, man.
I know.
I was hoping you were gonna dive it.
It's one of those things. I'm just not good enough. The spot is beckoning for it. Actually, Chiller said the same kind of shit. Like, I can't remember if it was last week's Speed2P or the week before that, but I had another video of that same location, and he's just like, bro, those pillars, like, they're just screaming to be dove. You gotta dive it. Go dive it. Are you diving it? Oh, come on. You got it. I'm like, man.
Swift Duck's in the house. What up, Swift Duck? Yeah, that's
chance to do this week's trick, bro.
that's what the Baltimore guys were telling me about the corner of that building. They're like, bro, if you want to do it, just do it. You ain't gonna do it if you just sit here thinking about doing it.
No. The longer you think about something, the worse it gets. The worse it gets, the worse you psych yourself out.
I'll have to send you a link from my Instagram to the other stupid thing that they convinced me to do that I pulled off, thankfully.
I like stupid
But
things.
oh my
Especially
god,
when they're captured on camera.
not too many people I think have actually flown all the way through this thing.
Right.
I'm not sure how many people have. I mean, I'm not like saying that I'm awesome by any means or anything like that. I just decided to do it and I got lucky more than anything.
Okay.
Let's see, where's it at? Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna message this to you in the Discord chat so you can
Cool.
throw it up there if you want to.
Well,
It's the
I'm
top of
on
a
it.
building there in Baltimore,
Let's go. Let's see.
and it was nothing special. Like I flew through it like super slow,
Right.
but it was sketchy because the wind was blowing, and I mean it's over a building. Like if it drops down, unless you know like the security there or something, like you're not climbing up there to get it back like you would a tree.
Right. Let's see. Perry Earl, Discord, Instagram. There we go.
See if it'll play.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, my first time up there flying at night with all these guys, Cricket was out there with us, and it's the only time I've ever flown with him. Like, I'm not trying to like name drop, like, oh, I flew with Cricket. I met him once and flew with him that night. He was super cool, but like everybody in Baltimore flies with him all the time. So, but I watched him fly through like half of this. I watched him kind of like dive through part of it and pop
Right,
out on the
right.
corner.
Achievement unlocked for sure.
Yeah, I was just like, I had to try to full send it all the way through it, man. I couldn't resist.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't resist. Bro,
But yeah,
that's some sketchy shit.
it was probably like, I think 3 or 4 months between when I was up there that night with Cricket and Ilbro and all those guys. I think there was 8 of us that were flying that night. So yeah, like 3 or 4 months between that night and when I went back and actually did this.
Right.
And yeah, it was. I think there was only like 3 of us out there this night. Cat's World is one of the guys up there. He flies a lot of whoops.
Right.
And oh my God, why am I terrible at remembering people's names?
You're not the
But-
only one.
Yeah, Bomb Squad FPV. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. He's a Baltimore guy. He's another like balls to the wall. Like he just doesn't care. He will. I watched him sink one in the harbor
Ooh.
the same night that mine caught fire.
Ooh.
And he ended up fishing it out like 3 weeks later with a casting net. Along with like
Man.
6 electronic scooters like that you rent with the credit cards and stuff,
Oh,
and
right.
like two big plastic chairs.
Nice.
But he did get the quad back.
Hey,
And
as long as you got the quad back, that's all that fucking matters, man.
he said you could actually hear us talking through the water, like when we walked over looking for it, and you could kind of see our silhouettes through the light that was shining from above us in the top of the water. Like, it's funny.
That's fucking dope. Forevermore is saying Bomb Squad is his homie. Speaking of Forevermore.
Oh, that's right, Forevermore. You're up there in that Baltimore area. You're down with the DMV crew.
Down with
I
the
forgot
DMV
about
crew.
that. Yes.
Well, speaking
Because
of...
you and I were talking in the Goon Squad like shortly after I left for my last Baltimore trip. You had just moved up there.
So have you
I
been
think.
able to fly with Forevermore yet?
No, like I think he just moved up there right after I left, or something, or maybe he just hopped on their Discord or something shortly after my last trip there, something like that.
Nice.
But yeah, we just missed each other, but we chatted. Yeah, we were joking like he was something, I don't remember what. Yeah, we were talking about it, and he was saying that I was more Fly DMV crew than he was at that point because I had been out with those guys so much, and
So
he
many
had just
times.
like jumped in, or unless I'm thinking of somebody else.
That's fucking funny as shit.
But yeah, I know
Well,
he's from up there.
he's-
They're all super cool, man. Bomb Squad is awesome. Him and I still message each other all the time, like about stupid crap that we're doing, flying, and
That's fucking
yeah,
dope.
he's a great guy.
Hell yeah.
Every single time I go out, when I'm up there, Bomb Squad is there, and Cat's World is there, and Milla Ones, Milaones, Milla Ones. The 3 of us are always up there together, and then like whoever else comes out.
That's awesome, yeah. Hell yeah, me and Vamp get down with the DMV. Yeah, Perry Earl. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Well, speaking of Forevermore, so he's got his hand in a lot of different things. Right now, he is building a battle bot, and so he has now earned himself a new segment here with Forevermore battle bots. So we are going to start having a new segment where we watch Forevermore's progress on building a destructive mechanism out of this old snowblower.
Nice.
So we're just gonna sit back and kind of watch his progress.
Didn't a bunch of people troll one of Bardwell's live streams, like starting a rumor that he was building a battle bot?
He should, man. I don't see why he wouldn't.
I think I remember, like, everybody was chiming in, like, let's see this battle bot. What's up with your battle bot? And he's like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
That's awesome. Well, I'm actually kind of stoked to see this whole thing come together. Like, so we've got, I told you, we've got a lot of catching up because I didn't have the live stream last week. So I've got some double shots and some triple shots tonight. But I've got a double shot here for Forevermore's bot videos.
Nice.
The next one, we're going to go into more on the electronics side. But the guy's super smart. But he would give Bardwell a run for his money, man. Maybe we could set something up where we get 4 or more bursts.
This is what it looks like when you play a Transformers movie in, like, 12x slow-mo.
Right. So, Forevermore, I know you're in the chat. You're going to be a little bit farther behind this as well. But, so what are you planning on doing with it? Like, as far as, are you going to put an arm, a flipping device, or maybe a spinning blade or something to it?
That would be cool.
I always wanted to build a battle bot. You know, ever since the 90s TV show.
Big old flamethrower on it or something.
Oh, dude, sure. Not like a flamethrower is gonna hurt a robot, but it looks fucking cool.
I mean, if it melts the positive and negative wires on the power supply, it'll short it out, right?
That's true. That's very.
I know what fire does to electronics of a quad.
Personals. Well, let's get into some more electronics. So these are the Sabertooth 2x32 electronics motor controller. Like, that is such a big ass controller. It is going with the old school Fly Sky 5.6.
Yeah, I didn't think anybody used Fly Sky anymore.
You know that Fly Sky has some of the best latency out there.
Do they really?
Yeah, as far as just a basic controller, you know, FR Sky, Spectrum, Devo, all those others. Fly Sky's latency is really fucking nice, but you
yeah, I know they had that Nirvana out, and
that's the only thing you'd want to fly with, though.
Yeah, Stingy, I think, was flying that for the longest time.
We've so Thunder Yaw FPV. You normally see all of his Cinewoop videos. He flies the Nirvana and absolutely loves it, man.
Nice. Yeah, I was reading somewhere that like there was controversy because something happened and whoever was like developing software for them had said like either they weren't developing it anymore or there was something that was going on, but then somebody else chimed in and said, no, we are still developing, we're dealing with something else or something. But I don't know, and that's me like rambling off about crap I know nothing about, but I read something about that.
Man, I do that every Tuesday. I ramble on about shit I don't know every fucking Tuesday, bro.
I think it had to do with like OpenTX support and the Nirvana, and somebody that was working for the Nirvana stuff or on the OpenTX stuff like quit doing something that was I don't know, but then they said, oh no, we are actually still doing it, just give us some time and we're about to push out a new update. And so like that made a bunch of people happy.
Well, as long as he gets that BattleBot up and running and we see some destruction,
yeah, totally.
He could fly it, or he could run it on Beiyang and get some silverware up in that.
Dude,
bitch.
that'd be ultra low
Wouldn't
latency right there on the Beiyang.
I mean, okay, so I fly micros, and I've always flown NFE silverware. NFE, you hit something and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. There's absolutely no fucking stopping that.
Yeah, their crash recovery is insane.
Not to mention, race mode is one of my absolute favorite modes to fly in for whoops. And
yeah,
so I fly Emu currently, but I haven't yet tried it out. But so Chad put NFE mode
on Emu flight, yeah.
Emu, so I haven't tried it out yet. I don't know how good it is as compared, but I know I saw Not Fast Enough was on here a little earlier. If you're in the replay crew, silverware all the way. The best thing you could do for a brush squad.
Oh yeah,
Best
totally.
thing you can do.
Yeah, NFE silverware, you know, and if you can still find a Zero board, they haven't made any in production in quite a while because the Rona like kind of shut them down a little bit.
They
and
was
just
getting rid of theirs for like $15.
I know, and I totally missed that. Now they're gone.
I know.
And like Get FPV, I think still has them for like 35 or whatever the regular
really?
price is. But yeah, those were great because they had better MOSFETs than what you were getting on like the Beta FPV light boards and stuff.
Yeah,
so the
those light
MOSFETs were
boards.
rated for more power, and the NFE silverware that was actually put into the Zeros is made for those MOSFETs. So they have more power, they've got better crash recovery. Like the Zeros still do outperform the Beta FPV light boards and the other F-Zero boards that are out there.
The beta boards, I've tried the beta boards, and I personally didn't care for it at all.
Yeah. And I loved all three of my Zeros.
Right?
Chaotix, he's from the Alien Whoop Zero, Alien Whoop Discord, and he's also on the dev testing team. Actually, I think he helps write some stuff for them too, if I'm not mistaken. But I know he's in the dev testing team. He's replaced the gyro on one of my Zeros once, and I sent him another Zero that I had that was broken for doing it for me, and he ended up having to replace the gyro on that one too.
No shit.
But yeah, he's really good.
Well,
He's from Florida also, like Palm Beach area, I think, or maybe closer to the Bay side, but he's down south along that area.
very nice.
And of course, NFE's from Florida too. He's about an hour away from me.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. All you Florida boys are all down there. Well, not
Is it
Florida.
oily time?
Bro, it is oily time. You see it. I see it. I'm going to do this and go, wha-bam, oily time. So, I told you guys we were going to be catching up from last week's when I screwed up everything and took away all the fun that you guys can have on a Tuesday evening. Thank you for hanging in there with me. We are.
I need to pick up my computer and travel to my refrigerator so that I can get a drink for oily time.
Musket elevations. So, oily. Like I said, oily is. He's on here every week. He's the first one that had a segment. We now have a Forevermore segment. But Oily is one of the nicest, most generous, and most humble guys that I've met so far. Especially, within the Discord and things. But I was saying, Oily sent me two of his quads to try out and to get my ass back up in the air. I can
That
only
right
hope.
there.
Ooh.
That's Oily.
Oh, bro, you got some Oily love too?
I got Oily, Fat Sharks, and Rapid Fire at a really cheap price for my birthday last year. Yeah, like insane cheap price. I don't know if you'd want me to tell what the cheap price was, but
Dude, I probably have an idea already. Well, we can get into that after the stream or on Discord or something later, but I think that's absolutely awesome that you got Oily guys. Like that's fucking dope. Now
Oily goggles, man.
Oily goggles and the Rapid Fire. And
I had to replace the foam pad, because
Right.
they were oily goggles.
oh sure,
know?
I'm sure they were pretty fucking oily when you got them. But no man, that's fucking rad. And knowing the guy, I'm sure he gave them to you for like next to fucking nothing.
Oh man, yeah, HD3s with Rapid Fire, and he already did the power button mod, and he had done the mod for the Rapid Fire, obviously, so they were fully modded. Minus I guess there's two parts to the Rapid Fire mod. When they
Right.
first figured it out, they realized there was one thing you had to do inside of it, and then shortly after that, it was determined that there's also another thing you have to do on the other side of the board.
Right.
And he had done the first one, and so I ended up doing the second one. But yeah, so he had modded it to what he knew needed to be done when it was done, and did the power button, and
That's
had a newbie
awesome.
drone strap on it. I put my fat straps on it because I'm a big fat straps supporter. That guy's in Florida also, and yeah,
Oh,
he
is
makes dope straps, man. They're
I
sick.
actually really need to get a fat strap because I'm rocking the doobie strap right now and it sucks, bro. It really fucking does.
Man, I feel bad we're talking over oily time.
Oh, bro, we got a triple shot Oily.
Oh,
We got
okay.
a triple shot of Oily today.
We got triple penetration.
Oh, we got all the look at that. What the fuck is that? What? You're gonna catch up in a second. You'll see what I'm talking about. But who just goes
through the floor.
Yeah, who just goes flying around. It's like, oh, look at that small ass hole in the floor. I wonder if I can fit through it. I'm gonna just fucking full send it right off the bat.
You saw how many times it took me to dive through a 4 foot by 4 foot hole in the
Dude,
Avengers Fandom.
that building that you're like, man, I just want to dive in. I do too, and the holes are like 20 times that size, and I'm still sitting here shaking. Like, he just, nonchalant. There's a hole in the floor. Boop. Absolutely done. Kills it, man.
Yeah, this he's like the poster child for Team Relentless.
But,
like,
and the crazy thing is, what I really enjoy about him is he's just so. And there he goes, trying it again. He probably crashed on this one on purpose. He's so humble about everything. Not like, you know, he doesn't care. He doesn't care that he's got his own segment. Like, I'm sure he's super happy and it makes him, you know, feel great and everything that he's got so much love. But it would bother him, you know, if we played a video or not of his. Or, you know, he doesn't care if he's going to get famous or sponsored or anything else. He just wants to get out there and fucking rip. And he gives no fucks. Like, absolutely awesome.
That's Team Relentless, man. That's
the whole
from what
thing.
I've seen, they're all that way, man.
You're not kidding. Like, Vampire's pretty fucking dope. Forevermore's in there, right?
Is Forevermore Team Relentless?
I'm not 100% sure who all.
I'll have to look. I know some of those guys, like Billy Hackett, I think, will list all of the team members in their video descriptions. Let me see.
It's on here as well somewhere. But
Billy
you guys
Hackett.
can go check out. So our normal blue wrench of the evening Fix It is out and about at the moment. So subbing in has been the one and only Forevermore, Justin, and OmniDroid. A bit of Waldo in there as well. You guys absolutely kill it. The reason why I'm so deep into this hobby is because of the community. The hobby's sweet for sure, but it is you people, it is you guys, it is your generosity, it is your camaraderie, it is everything that you do that makes me want to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So thank you Forevermore, Waldo, OmniDroid, and Justin for being my step-in blue wrenches of the evening. You guys are killing it. Absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much.
There we go. Billy Hackett didn't have it listed, but Cochise does. So yeah, they got Big Oily, Billy Hackett, Cochise, Dank, Deadeye, Huggin, Papa, Phantom, Propaganda, Quicksilver, Smash It, Sully, Twans, Vampire, and Whack. Yeah. Whack. I've watched some of his. Like, well, I think we've all watched all of those guys' stuff. Like, they're all sick. But yeah.
We've definitely gone through all the pilots on this end. I tell them all the time, you know, when we talk, but I could watch an oily vid. What is that? What is that? Come on.
Oh, where is it? That means I'm gonna see it in another second or two.
I doubt that I doubt that my foot could even fit through that. Like, I couldn't fall through the floor. No, I could watch these videos all day, every day. He's hands down one of my favorite pilots to watch. He comes in, and makes it look so clean. Trippy spins into a backflip, back into his trippy spins. He's progressive. He shows absolutely no fear.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, oh, what? You need a quad to fly? Here's some of my personal stuffs. Take it. Like, I don't know if it gets any better than this. So, triple shot of that oily time is definitely a necessity this go around.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know about you, but like when I first started flying, even when I was just flying whoops before I got a 5-inch. You know, people were just starting to like turn me on to it, right? So I started searching for videos. And so, of course, like, I fell in love with watching Drew, you know, Drib. You know, oh, I love his videos. He flows. You know, you end up falling in love with like all these quote unquote celebrity pilots, you know, him and Steele and these guys that you see in the limelight all the time. But then, like, now, after we've been flying for a while and we've been in the community, we see these other people that aren't on those same celebrity status. It's like, I used to search for, you know, Rotor Riot videos and Drib videos and Steel videos and,
of course. Well, then,
you know, Tommy, oh my God, you know, all those guys.
That's where we all started.
But it's like, now I want to go see Oily's videos and Billy's videos and Wax videos, right? I want to see all of their stuff. It's cool.
I used to watch E-Rod before I ever knew what the Goon Squad or any of that, before I ever met B-Rad. I used to watch E-Rod videos and E-Rod has come so fucking
he's
far.
sick.
Absolutely love him. His videos are on point. He's progressive. He's amazing. He's earned what he has now, hands down. But what really took a hold to me was the fact that he's real and it's raw.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
dude, and he's the coolest guy in the world.
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
exactly.
he plays acoustic. He plays guitar and sings. You know, as a side gig at bars over.
I was watching one of his last videos on his live stream on his Facebook, and he was jamming at a bar, just like the main guy. But he's
Yeah,
so
he did all
raw.
these prints. He did all these prints on the
He
squad.
does do amazing prints. Go check out
Really good.
E-Rod's Etsy shop. I think it's E-Rod Prints or something like that. I think it's E-Rod Prints. But go
Like,
check out his...
He mixed these together. Like, this was the Source One bumpers,
Right.
and these were separate Source One skids, and he remixed them together to make them one piece for these.
Nice.
And then, like, threw in all the extra little crap, and he outfits a whole quad for, like, I want to say it's like $20 or something like that, or $24, or I forget what it is, but he's like, yeah, what kind of FPV camera do you have? What kind of frame? What kind of VTX antenna? What kind of action cam? And he'll just like throw it all together. And he threw extra crap if I used a stubby or if I used like a longer pigtail kind of a
Shout out.
FPV antenna. And I just picked him up from his house on my way home from work one day.
That's awesome, man.
I still haven't flown with him yet. We've talked about it, tried to hook up a handful of times, but there's a bunch of drift events in St. Pete, and he goes out there and flies them. Sparks has been going out there recently.
Yeah,
he just
I've
started
seen
going
that.
out there.
I saw that.
So actually, my nephew is into drifting. This was from OSW, Orlando Speed World. He was in a big drift event a couple weekends ago out there, and I was gonna fly at it, but they raised their stipulations and restrictions and stuff. You have to have Part 107. You have to have your liability insurance.
Wow.
So I didn't get to fly over there, but St. Pete, they're like, yeah, we don't care. Just do whatever you want.
Come on down. Yeah, you got flying stuff, okay.
So I still went to the event, right, to watch my nephew and his dad. They're drifting in tandem together. Like, it's so cool to see father and son doing the same thing, right?
Right.
And so I still see quads out there flying because there's people filming. So I walk over and CJ FPV.
Yeah.
You remember CJ? You see all his
CJ
like
was he was a
monster
guest
trucks.
here.
Yeah.
Bro, he's amazing.
Yeah, he was super cool. So we hung out for a little bit. I got to check out all his gear and stuff, and he even told me, he's like, yeah, shoot me some links to your videos, just, you know, so that I know, like, that you actually know how to fly and stuff, right? Because he didn't know who I was. He'd just seen me in the chat a couple of times. He's like, next time there's a big event out here, you know, if your nephew's coming out, hit me up ahead of time, and I'll just put you under my license so that you'll be allowed to fly under my 107 and under my insurance. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Thanks, bro.
That is pretty fucking cool. Well, real quick, not to cut you off, but speaking of great pilots, so the last was Big Oily Guy. 4 of them were throwing down them hot links left and right. He's throwing down YouTube links and YouTube videos. Next up, we got the swiftest of them all, Mr. Swift Duck, coming in.
I thought this looked like a Swift Duck video.
Oh, dude, it's undeniable.
Yeah.
You got a lot of proximity pilots that play in the trees for sure, but I don't know that I've seen too many that have this float, this anti-gravity feel of the Swift Duck.
Yeah. Is he still in the chat? You still here, Swift
I
Duck?
don't know. Swift, are you still with us? I haven't seen him post in a little while, so I'm not sure if he is. He might be part of that replay gang. But he's throwing in these trivia spins right in the middle of all these trees.
Yeah.
Like George Lucas would have a heyday in these trees in his Star Wars moments.
Yeah, and what was that? That climb straight up in the middle of them while spinning, and then still spinning and falling straight back down.
It's Swift
Like,
Duck.
Seriously?
Like, you're not gonna. He just makes it look so effortless.
Yeah.
It's just so seamless, beautiful.
That's how I come home with a busted quad right there.
Right, exactly. Getting yourself all pumped up, and you're like, yeah, I can fly these trees. No, not like that. You can't.
No, totally not.
I would like to know. You know what? I haven't asked him yet, and I'm sure he would. But I haven't had him on the channel yet. But I wonder what his angle is. I wonder if he runs a high angle or if he runs a low angle. Some of his stuff makes me think that he runs a very high angle with that high up tilt, and that's how he can get some of that, perception of some of his tricks. But then others think that it's very low because he is very, he's on point with that proximity, and I don't know. I love me a Swift Duck video. Yeah.
I'm torn on camera angle myself. Like, I'll hear some guys talk about how they get a better flowy freestyle with almost flat camera angle, and then others get a better flowy freestyle with like a 30 or 35 or something like that,
right.
Because they can keep the momentum going through the holes and stuff. And
right.
I still haven't necessarily figured out, I don't think, where my sweet spot is, what I really like.
Well,
I think my GoPro mount is like at a 30. I'm pretty sure that's what I had E-Rod do, and I keep my FPV camera a little less than that right now.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. But well, speaking of camera angles, so this right now, as you see, is Velociraptor. This is actually our Kansas City Multi-Rotor qualifier this year. So if you guys want to learn the qualifying track this year, it is on our Discord. It is on Velociraptor. There he is. 20 degrees. No way. No way.
That's, I guess, if my GoPro's 30, I'd say my regular cam is probably about 20. It's a little less than, yeah.
With him, he's just being humble. It's gotta be like more like 65, 70. I'm seeing Kibbles Malone. Whoa, Kibbles Malone must have made himself a new YouTube. He's not no aerodactyl.
Not the autodidactic Kibbles James Bond /.com Malone.
That's right. Kibbles James Bond /Malone. I think you should change your name again, Kibbles. But welcome, brother. Welcome. All right, so we're going to continue on. I've got so many videos for you guys. Another 4 or more. Like I said, we got some doubles. We got some triples. I don't know that we got any quads today. Get it? But no.
Oh.
I know, it's terrible.
Dad jokes. See?
See, I'm just so lucky that mine is so small that he doesn't know how bad they are. He's just gonna look at me and laugh or something. But his new thing now when he gets when I'm like taking away a toy or it's bedtime or it's bath time or you know whatever, his new thing is he looks at you and he goes, balls up his fist and is just so angry. And I'm like, I don't know where you learned this, kid, because I'm super nice. We watched Dora the Explorer and you know, Squid Bobs or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I don't know these kid things, but you watch them day in, day out.
Yeah. Dude, I need to put my mic on mute for a second. My wife just tried to call me. I had to call her and say goodnight. She's over on East Coast time, so it's like midnight, or well, I guess it's 11:30. I mean,
take care of your lady, man. We'll be here for you.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance.
There he goes. All right. Now that he's gone, oh, am I right? What's up, everybody? Thank you guys. I got 12 hanging in with me tonight. I appreciate you guys all being here. We are sitting at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I am trying to push through because we are making up for lost time from last week, so I appreciate every single one of you guys coming in and hanging out with us. There is a new challenge coming up in 2 weeks. I will announce it again for you guys who are not here. But next week's challenge, let me put it out there. Challenge is for mom. So mom likes to know that you got a constructive outlet for your hobby and things, but she's not the biggest fan of all the flippies and all the floppies. Mom gets sick and maybe she doesn't like rap. Maybe mom likes to, So putting that together that you think mom would enjoy. Put a little love into that edit, slow it down if you have to. Or maybe, if your mom lives life on the edge, flip that bitch. Just go all sorts of crazy, but make it something that mom wants to enjoy. So in 2 weeks, I believe that is April 13th, if I'm correct, we will do the For Mom, Just For a Mom challenge. But as of right now, if you guys want to check out some killer FPV pilots, he's not going to put his own link down there. Somebody's going to have to do it for him. But this is Forevermore. He's just killing it. You could check out some other killer pilots like, I don't know, Swift Duck. His hot link was thrown into the live chat. Go check that guy out. And watch some more quads and magic happen. Or you could just stay tuned and hang out with us here on KwadCorner every single Tuesday, and I will take all these amazing pilots and I'll bring them right here to you. Matt King coming in with that woo woo. So it is a quad. Oh ho ho! That is true. That is true. Forevermore coming in with a new segment and his quad spots. Only Forevermore. Only here at KwadCorner, Kansas City Freestyle, Kansas City Multi-Rotor. I love this shit. KwadCorner every Tuesday. You guys keep flying, keep recording. Put it some dope music. We'll watch it. Speaking of dope music, we haven't gotten a winner. I will make sure to ask him once he gets back. We will find a winner for tonight's challenge. You will receive your Alma Brown care package as well as a KwadCorner care package with the first of its kind. You get the first one released, actually, of the KwadCorner t-shirts. Hell yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get any wolf fishing on that one. Thank you, Mr. King. Forevermore. If you want to check him out, Matt King is throwing down them hot links because Forevermore is not going to throw down his own. He's too humble of a guy. Matt King's got them hot links. Go check them out. Swift Duck is right up there along. Let's see who else we got. We got that Big Oily. We've got that Forevermore. We got some Perrier. All these hot links, you guys really stepped up. Thank you so much for being my moderators of the evening. The Blue Wrench of the night. Thank you, each and every one of you guys. Right now, Forevermore is just going to straight up kill it with that Humpty Hump. It's a Humpty Hump. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm not cool. I'm just going to pretend like I am, but for some reason you guys tune in every Tuesday and watch my shit anyway, so I really appreciate that. Maybe you're hoping that I'll get better. I'm just going to let you know, it's probably not going to happen, but Pitt's Flying Eye coming in with the some jungle stuff. What jungle stuff you got for us, Pitt? Robert Cochran, you're gonna have t-shirts available Saturday. We will be having our Kansas City Multi-Rotor shorts, the new ones. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me go get the new shirts so you guys can see them. Oh, that was something I was supposed to do last time too. I'll be right back. Let me find these shirts. Alright guys, so first things first, you guys want to check out some more Pitt's Flying Eye flying in Germany, go check him out. You can either join our Discord and check him out in the post edits here tab, or you can check out his Facebook, his YouTube link, those hot links being posted in the chat day to day to day. And next I need you to feast your eyes on this year's that's probably a bad color to start with. On this year's Kansas City KCMR t-shirts. There's your front. Logo got an update this year. I can't tell if it's in focus or not, but that is our new Kansas City Multi-Rotor shirt for that 2021 season this year. I believe we should have them out, so if you are a Kansas City or a Midwest local, we have our first race of the season coming up on Saturday out there at the Ag Hall out in Bonner Springs, Kansas. If you guys want to, you really need to. If you've ever thought about it, you should come check us out on Saturday. Race will probably be at about 11, I believe. Matt King, if you're still here, I believe we start at 11 on Saturday. I'll probably be out there about 9 o'clock so I can help you out. But yes, we will have our first race of the season. And once Perry comes back and lets us know who the winner of the challenge is tonight, I will also give you a Kansas City Multi-Rotor KwadCorner shirt, as well as the almondy brown package. And you will be the first receiver of our special edition KwadCorner shirts. Pitt, this place is dope. I can't tell if this is all staged. tell. Yeah, I can't tell if this is staged or not, but this place is really dope. Matt King, there he goes. Saying 9 a.m. setup. All right, brother, I'll be out there. But if you guys are Kansas City locals, or if you are in the Midwest, you are more than welcome to come to any one of our events, freestyle events or our races. Or if you come in September, you can come to our weekend bash, which we hosted the first of what is now going to be an annual thing, our weekend bash. And that will be a race on a Saturday with a freestyle event on a Sunday and camping overnight. Look for that to come throughout the year. But right now, that is Pitts flying through some crazy indigenous things and stuff. That team hashtag backflip. Pitts flipping his way out of Germany, coming in. We're going to keep it rolling because, like I said, I've got a lot of videos. Here comes another double shot. This is Stitches FPV coming in with that Cal Naughton Jr. So Stitches is local here. He gave me this video last week. It's only a little 18-second clip. He got Cal Naughton, one of his new racers, up and going, ready to go, showing it off. But he hit me this week with the little edit and said that YouTube put a copyright strike on him. So we're going to go into a Google Drive. Let me change the tubes into the properties. Nope, that is the wrong one. Go there. YouTubes. Let's go to that window. See, Discord, Streamlabs, window capture, Zoom meeting, Messenger, Groove Music, Streamlabs, OBS. Where is it? Nope, that is definitely not it. Google Drive. There we are. All right, so let's make this bigger and do this. See that? All right, Stitches. Whoa. We'll go right there. I didn't need to do it. Woo. My bad, everybody. Sorry about your earbobs. was very nice. Stitch is killing it. Killing that game for you guys. Let's go back. If you guys want to... Nope, not that one. You guys want to go check out some more of Stitch's... Go check them out in the in those hot links. Give me 1 second. We got Mr. King on the hot phone. Oh no! What's up, bro? What do you mean? What do we do? Yeah, I'm still streaming. What stream? The live stream is unavailable? What do you mean? What happened? Oh, wonder what the last straw was. Wow. I don't know. No. I'm seeing what happened. I don't. So you can't reload the stream or nothing? Huh. It doesn't show anything. I'm back? Are you guys can see me now? Hi everybody. All right. Thanks, Matt. Bye. Stitches! What'd you do? What did you do? What video is that? What song? What the F? I don't know if it was your video or not. I'm just giving you shit, but I don't know what just happened. Apparently they did not like that video whatsoever. It's on mute. Okay. Oh, so he's done his. Wait. Swift Duck sees me now. Like I said, I don't know what just happened there, but I'm assuming the heaviest of copyrights on that one. So we're getting close towards the end. We are sitting at 2 hours and 49 minutes. We might make it just into that 3-hour mark. Let's go up. So this one's MCK FPV. I know you guys have seen this. This was on the Rotor Riot. This was on the Rotor Riot Facebook page. This is Minchan in his first attempt at 3D flying. Oh, what's up, Perry? Welcome back.
What's going on, brother?
You missed it. We got
saw
temporarily
that.
banned, bro.
I clicked over and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. So Matt King calls me and he's like, hey, what happened to you? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Apparently we got shut down for a half second because of a video. Like, Stitches had messaged me and said that, he got a copyright strike and YouTube took it down. And so he put it onto Google Drive, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, I got you. Well, apparently YouTube really does not like whatever fucking song that was.
Wow.
Well, next
it was too many world famous Almondy Brown songs in a row.
That's probably what it was. They need to check with your publisher to make sure that it was okay.
We're world famous in Polk County, Florida.
That's right. Well, next up, we got Mr. Martin coming in with the tracks.
Jacob.
Oh, yeah. Playing token.
Him and I both have huskies. We found that out when we were hanging out. Yeah.
He does have a husky.
Yeah, his girlfriend and my wife spent a lot of time talking about
I bet.
endeavors of owning a husky while Jacob and I were flying.
Yeah. Well, at least you kept him out of trouble then.
Yeah, I mean, for a few hours anyhow.
Right. Well, shit. Like I said, I don't know what just happened, but I've got people hitting me up left and right, asking about shit.
Yeah, royalty-free music, Matt. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, that's
Unless it's Almondy Brown. You all have permission to use.
That's essentially what the musical influence challenges was for, you know, was because you spend all this time editing your FPV footage to this dope song, only to upload it and be like, oh nope, YouTube says no.
Yeah.
You can't use it, so wouldn't you know it, we would get the one copyright strike to end all copyright strikes.
Right.
On the night of free music.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just realized I have 3 packs that I need to plug into the parallel board here that I never did that to earlier.
I've got 6 packs charged up and ready to go. I went out to Vegas, but I was not able to fly in Vegas because it was my best friend's wedding, and because I was the only guy that went with him. I had technically took over the best man roles, and so I was busy as shit for the weekend. But it was beautiful. So I've got 6 packs ready to go. If you make your way here into Kansas City, we can rip a couple packs.
Dude,
you've only got to be like 13 hours worth of a drive, man.
Yeah, I'd rather fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. Dude, have you ever seen the this? It's the ISDT H605 Air. It's their Bluetooth charger.
Bluetooth?
Yeah. Check this out. I don't know if I can.
How does that fucking work?
See the app? Holding it up. I don't know with the delay. I'm waiting for it to show up on the screen to make sure that I've got it in frame.
How does that work?
But yeah, it shows all your cell count and everything. The phone app just Bluetooths to the charger. The charger only has like 1 button on it, but you set all your settings down here at the bottom, and like, you know, hit play or start, you know, and it asks like battery voltage. You know, it can show 4.2, and awesome. Whether it's a LiPo or like you can change it to like a lithium high voltage or lithium ion or whatever. So you set it like to LiPo,
right?
And I've got it to 4.5 amps because I'm charging 3 1500 milliamp hour batteries,
right?
And 4S, and I just hit go, and then you can watch it and just come back to it later or whatever and take a look at it. But the charger itself is only like this big, and just with 1 button. So you can set the button to do whatever preset you want. I've got it set to just do a 4S 1500 milliamp hour LiPo, so I can just plug 1 in and hit the button and not even have to screw with the phone. It's pretty cool.
That's fucking cool.
I mean, it fits in my little travel case, you know, with my radio and my goggles and the whoop.
No, that's absolutely fucking perfect for traveling.
And I throw the little parallel board in there too, so I can do 3 or 4 of them at a time.
Well, right
Hope
now,
I don't burn a hotel down.
Yeah, for sure. Well, at least you'll be on their money.
Yeah.
Right now we got Sean the Don killing it.
Oh.
I don't know what this place is. It looks like an old school, but this is dope, man. I want to fly here.
It's like a prison cafeteria or something.
Yeah, man. I can't tell what's going on, but
riding the ceiling like that.
Well, he's got a micro of some kind. I
gotcha.
I can't tell what it was, but if you guys want to go check out more, hot links are being thrown all left and right in the chat. Forevermore's got some. Matt King's got some. I'm seeing Jacob Martin's in there. I'm seeing the Min Chan channel. I'm seeing everybody, this is Sean the Don from Reaction Entertainment. He's going to be up there in just a moment. I only know it, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've seen this video on the Reaction Entertainment Twitch stream. Like somebody invited me. I think it was Sean the Don invited me to it,
right.
Or somebody else that hangs out there. So he does it like late at night, like midnight or 1 in the morning or something like that, almost every night.
I feel so bad sometimes because I rarely catch his streams because they do go on like so late, and then it's on Twitch, so it's just another social media platform of which that I'd have to add myself to.
Yeah, I added it to my phone and created an account just so that I could watch his stream.
Oh, really?
Just because, you know, like I said, somebody invited me to it, and Almany Brown practices on Friday nights. We don't start until like maybe 9 o'clock. So we're finishing at midnight, 12:30, 1. So I'll open up his Twitch stream after practice and just set it in my car for the ride home, and then I'll stop at a red light and chat with a couple people that are on there, or whatever. And
some of you guys have some dedication. Like I try, I really do. But there's some days where I get to it and I'm just like, man, I really don't want to. I don't want to sit here and play on my phone. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I would much rather have this kind of conversation, and you know, person to person kind of thing. But no, I think it's an absolutely awesome way to get in contact with the people, and that's how I've met people like you and people like Oily and Waldo and Swift Duck and Mihop and, you know, everybody. That's how I've gotten the chance to, you know, to interview people like CJ and, you know, who else do we had Sean here. At some point in time, I'm going to have Oily. At some point in time, I will have an Oily interview.
He'll have a big Darth Vader mask on or something, like Rick Moranis from Spaceballs. It'll be this giant.
So, speaking with Oily in the past couple of days, he sent me a picture when him and Sean got together and flew a bando. And so, I have now seen Oily's face. I will never give it out. I'll never show it off. And anytime, it'll always be censored in videos.
I thought you had to have your eyes removed if you saw his face.
You know, I could feel the burning happening, like inside my chest, and I was unaware of what that burning was, but I'm pretty sure it was just looking at his picture. It was only for a brief moment, and then the picture just burst into flames. So, you know, but
oh, that is so scary, Swift Duck.
It's so crazy.
Oh, to perch on a light and it not rearm, that would suck so bad.
Oh, man. And Swift goes out there into those parking lots and just absolutely kills it. And I can't wait to see it tomorrow night. I'm going out.
I gotta find a place to perch, man. I gotta find a spot to do it.
I'm in the same boat. I gotta go out on lunch tomorrow. And film, because right after work I have to go help another buddy move out of his apartment. So if you guys didn't know, this was actually supposed to be last week's guest. This is B&A Bird. This is Jason Friat here in Kansas City. One hell of a pilot. He's gotten super into the chasing. He has started to make a kind of a living out of doing chase footage with some motocross and stuff. So we'll have him hopefully next week. I'm going to try and get him back. Hopefully his schedule aligns again with us, but this should be our special guest for next week with Mr. Friat, Mr. Jason, or B&A Bird.
These are much better videos to watch than mine.
I like your video, man. We all have a different style. That's why it's called free.
Yeah.
You know? Well, to end
I told
out,
Oily, I said one of my goals is to be able to wear that Team Relentless moniker I've got a lot of work to do, but I'd love to be able to do that. Those guys are sick. I want to be that good. I don't even care if I get the moniker. I just want to be that good.
I feel you. I would like that. There he goes. I know he would. So, if you guys didn't know, if you join the Kansas City Freestyle Discord, on the Discord, I have a whole section for the Tuesday live streams. One of those tabs is Get on Stream Tuesday, and guaranteed, if you post a video in that tab on Tuesday during the stream, I will play your video as long as y'all are willing to hang out with me. Right now, I've got Forevermore coming in with that wolf vision. He gave us a little video a little earlier, and I had said something, and I think he heard me, so he threw in a little wolf vision, as you guys know he's known for.
Yeah, I think he threw in just a split second of it at the end of his music influence clip there.
I saw that right there too. Hell yeah. Forevermore, you know he's not going to throw out his own link, so Matt King or Waldo, if you're still around, or Omni or anybody else, throw out those hot links for Mr. Forevermore. He's worth it. Everybody wants to go see those videos. That's something I know I can't do. Walk in FPV? Bro, I can barely stand an FPV.
Oh, I tried that once, walking, following the quad with it backwards, like facing me so I could see where I was going. It was so hard.
So bad. So, have you ever like sat in a car while while flying? Isn't that the fucking hardest thing to do in the entire world?
No, I love it. If you go
Really?
onto my channel, I mean, well, not that you want to play another one of my videos.
I'll play another video.
I've got one where I'm sitting in the car at like some little bando place that I found in Maryland. It's got a really cool chill song too that Jesse from Tiny Whip turned me on to. We were like playing a Tiny Whip sim one night, and he was jamming on this chill music, and he turned me on to the artist. What the hell was it? Hidden Treasure.
All right.
It's called Hidden Treasure. It's the flying is garbage, but I was in the car, like I take off from the top of the car and fly, and then it lands back on top of the car. It's a rental car, so I don't give a shit.
Nice.
But yeah, it was a one pack. Take off from the car, land on the car. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, right now we got Master Roshi sent us a video. He's got a 7-minute. So it says raw video, no edits. 7 minutes and 37 seconds. I'm wondering if he's got 7 minutes and 37 seconds worth of a full-on flight.
There's no way. I mean, I guess you got a big enough pack.
I don't know. I don't know what
an
he's
efficient
flying,
enough machine.
But from what I'm seeing, just scrolling over the video, it looks like he's got a 7-minute flight. He must have a flywheel, or like an Explorer or something.
Could be. Dude, this kind of looks like Florida.
I would know. I've never been down that way. I have never been down to Florida, and I've always wanted to. But very nice. When it starts getting nicer, and the Rona stops being a thing, like I plan to make a trip all the way down the East Coast, because we wake up every single morning, and the first thing I do is hit the Discord. Good morning, Goon Squad. 90% of those guys are right there on the East Coast, whether it be up in New York all the way down to Florida. So I figure if I make a trip from either Florida up or New York down, I can hit at least 5, maybe 10 of you pilots, and
that'd be cool,
and get some dope spots.
Yeah, you come down to Florida, like try to hook up with the right people, and you'd be able to go out with Erod and me hop and
Well, that's
You know?
that's the plan, man.
B-Rad go out to Bando Island with B-Rad on his
Oh,
boat.
I definitely have to. If I hit up anybody in Florida, I gotta hit up B-Rad. B-Rad's my dude. That's the guy that got me into it, or at least into the Goon Squad, and got me hooked up with all you amazing pilots. So I'd have to show him some love. But we've got you down there. I've got Last Pack as well.
You can
CJ.
put on some eyeliner and hang out with Drew.
Oh, bro, me?
Just
You think-
fanboy it up, you know?
Think I'm
Go
pretty enough?
hang out with him and Sean. Is it Sean? Yeah, Let's Fly RC.
That's
Bubby.
why RC.
I think
Oh,
Bubby's actually from over here in Texas, if I read right on one of the
Yeah.
live streams. I think he just goes to Florida a lot for the Rotor Riot stuff.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And I think that's really cool that, kids, it doesn't matter the age. You can get into FPV, and if you dedicate enough and you push, you can become, a known name, a professional pilot, however the hell you want to do it. But that kid is so young and has so much fucking talent. So
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Or we were speaking about my oldest daughter the last time I was on.
Yeah.
You asked if she had an FPV name, and I said, we joked about it. She said she wants her name to be Bologna Sandwich.
All right.
Bologna Sandwich.
I'm waiting for the bologna sandwich edit.
Right?
We'll have her in the hot seat.
She's got an oily package too. She's got a freaking
yeah?
QX7 and B-Brain V2.
No way.
Yeah, my old Eachine EV100 goggles.
Bro, that's awesome, man. That's so awesome that, it comes around full circle. And
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely awesome. I mean, not only do you have, your kid, but now you have, like, somebody who's not going to say, hey, I don't want to. Like, you ask your little girl, hey, do you want to go out flying? Gonna go, have a bando day or something? She's like, yeah. She wants to go flying with dad more so than she wants to go shopping. How fucking
Yeah,
cool is
that'd
that
be
gonna
cool.
be? Like,
I'm still waiting for that moment. Like she doesn't get as excited about it as we do,
yeah.
But she just went in her room the other day and grabbed everything, came out. She's like, yeah, I want to fly. I want the dog to chase it around for a little bit like he does yours. I'm like, all right, cool. So I just grabbed my goggles and sat back and rode along with her and like kind of giving her tips and stuff.
That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, we'll tell her the first time she makes a video, we will do a world premiere here live for the live stream. That'd be awesome.
Bologna sandwich.
Oh, hell yeah. Bologna sandwich imperial.
She was gonna do I'm a so hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a so hungry.
So hungry.
So hungry, So like I made her a graphic for the QX7 of a smiley face eating a piece of pizza, and she thought it was cute, but she's like, nah, I like bologna sandwich better.
I like bologna. I like bologna sandwich a little bit better too.
Yeah.
And you said how old is she?
10.
Very nice, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can only hope that when mine is 10, that he'll be doing the same thing. Right now, Mom has to hold on to him while I fly. Otherwise, he just runs out into the middle of the field and he's trying to grab it. And then the moment it starts coming down, it's like this kid knows. He starts to take off, and he will run and he'll go grab the quad and he'll bring it on back to you. Just quad retrieval system right now.
Yeah. You need that two-stage arming process, pre-arm, so you don't accidentally chop his fingers off.
I've thought about that so many times. Like the first couple of times that he went and grabbed my quad, like I was so scared. I put the thing down and like, nope, I'm not doing that. His mom would have my nuts if I were to arm, and she would have my nuts. Woo. 7 minutes and 30 seconds worth of a flight.
That was insane.
Roshi killing it. That is a long ass flight.
I've seen dudes get long flights on like
More-
18650s on real lightweight, underpowered quads.
I have an Explorer 4-inch that has a 3S nickel dihydride, whatever it is, 18650 battery, but I have yet to fly it. But the guy that I bought it from said he was getting 13 minutes.
Ooh, some more Swift Duck.
Oh, more Swift Duck.
Nice.
Oh! He just said that he purchased and stuff. Maybe this is the video he just
Ooh,
put
I wonder.
out.
Yeah.
I wonder.
could be.
Yeah, I wonder if he like.
He's got a little
went out-
spang going on in the parking lot here.
Dude, straight up, always.
I just found out what that word meant earlier today.
Spang
yesterday.
bang?
Spang, yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Crazy freestyle in the middle of nowhere.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. We got learnt. We got learnt that one when Sean was on initially about that spang bang or spang.
Ah,
Sweet duck.
same place, but not tonight. He says.
Ah. Like that. That is just so clean. Your inverts are just so clean.
I had so much footage of flying parking lots like this at night in Baltimore, like on my first trip up there. But it was so long ago that it's just garbage flying, and I've just deleted it all. I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother making an edit out of all this crap that's a year and a half old.
Watching these videos makes me want to just go outside and
Yeah.
go fly right now.
Oh no!
What?
It happened again.
Did it?
Yes, stream unavailable.
Nuh-uh, cause you're on my side. I can see you.
Yeah, no, the YouTube stream unavailable. Yeah, and everybody's
Oh my
commenting too.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it. Damn again. Oh no.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Let me get back into say something. We'll sign in the web browser.
Suspended for policy violations.
Holy shit.
What the hell? Wonder if they're like still tracking based off of that same song from earlier, or
I don't know. I'm gonna pause and get off SwiftDuck. So I'm wondering if SwiftDuck broke the internet. Just got here and it's suspended. Yep, you did it first. You started it. Yeah, man.
oh man.
Stream couldn't handle the duck. That's the fucking truth.
Are we sure that's a you, the duck? Oh, okay, yeah.
Man.
Straight-
Well, now I'm scared to keep going. I've got one more FPV video. I was gonna end up on a race note.
yeah, and I still have to pick a winner on this music challenge,
You
dude.
still
I
gotta
can't.
pick a winner.
Oh,
Oh my god. Well,
I guess if I go by a process of elimination, that might help.
yeah. Well, I can always go back as well. I can always go back and replay some stuff.
Because I know Maddie's was cool, but it was chasing the RC trucks.
Right?
Hey, it looks like we're live again. So maybe we can start this conversation over again.
Yeah. All right, so we're back.
We're back.
Hello, everybody. SwiftDuck broke the internets.
Way
But
to go,
we're
Duck.
back. We're back.
Way to go, Ducker.
Way to go, Ducker. God. He's the foulest of them all. All right.
But he's so swift.
He's so fucking swift, dude. Duck ya, bro. So should I go back and play some highlights of our musical challenge?
Sure. Yeah, let's take a look at him again.
We
'cause
didn't get
I
any-
cannot make up my mind to
Well, we
save
didn't
my
get
life.
any strikes on that one, and then we'll end up with Mr. King's, and I've got Dim R&B Boys to end up the night. But let's go with... there he goes. RC Cars Go Bum. I'm sure he meant boom, but...
Well, we saw Bum in the other video.
You're right. He's in the bandos.
Yeah, the oily bando. So yeah, this was cool. You know, I was really hoping for like some cool like syncopated hits and stuff and whatnot, and,
That'd be
but
cool.
also like a good flow at the same time. You know, like kind of either or. This had some good flow to it.
Alright, and then we got Whatever FPV coming in with that tree proximity out there in Louisiana.
He was repping the duck on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is.
He pulled his duck out.
Ah, I see what you did there. I like that.
He pulled his duck out for everybody to see.
Duck out. I think he might be the only one with this music, by the way, too.
Oh yeah, which track was this? Because I'm just listening to you and not the YouTube now.
I wouldn't know it off the top of my head.
Well, you know, I'll
You can always play these later too. And honestly,
oh yeah, this
you
is
don't have-
Needless. This is my wife's favorite of our songs right now. Yeah, I really like this one too. This was a lot of fun to record.
Nice. And you don't feel like you have to pick a winner on stream. You can totally pick a winner later on down the road, and you can still watch all these if you'd like. So that's always a possibility. That's happened a couple times here too.
Yeah, don't tell me that. I'm the king of procrastination. I'll never pick a winner if you tell me I can wait.
Well, then you got to do it tonight.
Yeah.
Now we got Waldo killing it with this round bees. Roundies?
Yeah, roundies.
Roundies? What is roundies? I feel like it should
It
be
has
ice
one more
cream.
word. It has one more word after it. Roundies something.
Roundies food?
Food?
Foods?
Foods? Probably. Roundies foods. Yeah. Or fools.
It might be
Roundies
Roundy
fools. Probably not.
That'd be better though. I love the shots of the train tracks. Like
Yeah.
those are always some of my favorites. And then just hitting that O over and over and over.
Need to put like a little grind plate towards the front of the quad to just grind down the railroad. That'd be sick.
I think that would be dope as fuck. And then we got
Who was it?
Omni.
I think it was Mr. Steel that did that with handrails. Like he put a big upside down U-shaped metal plate in the bottom of one of his quads so he could grind handrails.
He probably did, but I know that the Drip like was trying to make that a thing there for a little while.
Yeah, maybe it was him that did it. Could have swore it was Steel, because I know Steel used to skate too, and he treats his flying like skating. I've heard him say on his podcast,
Right.
the Team Failsafe weekly podcast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Failsafe every other monthly.
Well, we
I
got
love that
we got Omni coming in with a bando, trying to find a way. Definitely a motherfucking oily approved bando for sure. Then we got Mr. Pitt's Flying Eye finding his way through that maze.
Yeah, that was really neat. Like he took the Find a Way to a different level with literally going through like a little maze in the woods and trying to
Right.
find his way out.
I'd really like to know what that is, like in general.
looks like maybe a horseback riding trail or something.
Right? I could see
Like
that.
I've been on one of those down here in Florida with my wife and kids, and it's kind of similar to that. Just a nice, smooth, winding trail, kind of through the woods and around some other spots, and then it goes back to like where the stables are at.
Right?
But what is up with this freaking like
The hut thing?
half of a teepee here? Yeah.
Right. I was trying to figure that out myself, like what it is. And then you got that like water basin over here. Looks like half a bathtub.
Yeah.
And then I'm not part of the competition, but I will make a video for every single competition that we do. But we'll play a little bit more of mine.
You know, that's what I should do, since you said if you would have won, you would have deferred to somebody else. I should just name you the winner and then make you pick a winner.
No. We ain't playing that game, homie. We ain't playing that game. This is all on your shoulders now.
Oh, man.
I know. Somebody's gonna love you, and others are just gonna think you're a jerk. It's all
Yeah.
I
What
don't
did
think it's
Mitch
wrong.
Hedberg say? He's like, I did a comedy show last night. People either loved me, or they hated me, or they thought that I was okay.
They thought that I was okay. Oh, that'd be
Look, you
wrong.
even put the graphic in our
I
logo
sure
in
did.
there.
Man, I had to go all out for the album.
You had to find that logo
I did.
too,
I did. I did.
and then you had to
found the
make
logo
it
and I had
transparent. Because
I
I know you
had to add a
didn't
little
find
bit
the
to it.
transparent one.
Nope. I had to add a little bit extra love in there. We won't play the long version.
I did all those graphics,
Did
all
you?
the almondy brown graphics, yeah,
That's dope.
and the ones on the shirt, the ones
Yeah.
on the shirts that I'm giving away.
The shirt that you're giving away. What? I can't wait. I will definitely be ordering one of those shirts myself. I've got to order.
Yeah, I've got, depending on who wins and what they want to like use it for, I've got these as just the white T-shirts with the brown graphic,
Right.
and then I also have chicks racerback tank tops with the same graphic.
Ooh, get your lady something nice.
Yeah,
There you go. Show her that.
and it's
all these
white,
boys-
so I'm just saying, white tank top, water. Oops.
I like that idea. I think everybody else will. Well, do you have a winner picked out yet?
And I'm looking at my notes now, so I probably on the stream I just look like I'm staring off into space or
It's
staring at
alright.
myself in the mirror.
It's all right. Everybody thinks
Um,
you're pretty. Look at them locks, bro. Look at them.
Pretty ridiculous.
Look at them locks, man.
You got me interviewing on here, talking about celebrity interview. I'm like,
That's
no.
right. No. Oh, it is. Total celebrity interview. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not every day
Right.
that we get a professional musician.
I guess if professional means you get paid for it, I did make $1 when I was like 14, so.
Hey, man, that's more money
That
than I've
counts.
made. That's more money than I've made.
See, yeah,
We played
I
shows.
keep going back to whatever FPV, whipping his duck out in the pine trees,
Whatever FPV.
and Pitt's trying to find his way through the maze. Like, it wasn't freestyle, but it's still. I mean, he did a little bit of little freestyle maneuvers when he got up in the air, shot up above the stuff, but it was a cool flow and finding a way through the woods, right? Like, that's pretty dope. Man, between whatever and Pitts.
Play a little bit
What is the
more.
chat? There's 9 people in the chat. What
There's
does the
9
chat
people
say?
in the chat. We are between Pitt and whatever FPV. If you want Pitt, number 1, you don't have to put the iVote or anything else like that. I don't have that bot set up right now. We'll just eyeball it. But if you like Pitt's flying eye through the maze, finding his way, post post up number 1 in the chat. If you enjoy a little bit of, let me find it, Mr.
Whatever, FPV, whipping his duck out in the woods.
His duck out. At least he's whipping his duck out in the woods. There's nobody around. Nobody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
It's all under certain circumstances that you can, whip your duck out, and I think that he nailed it on the head with this one.
Oh, on the head.
On the head. I thought about that after I fucking said it. But
So it looks like we got 1 vote for Pitts.
we got a Pitts.
Sky Fox FPV.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Fox? What's up, brother man? Thank you for joining us. I don't know if you slipped in earlier, if I just missed you, but welcome to it. We got a Pitts. I got a number 2 for whatever. We're 1-1 right now. If I threw my hat in the ring, I'm gonna give it up to whatever. I'm gonna give it up to whatever.
Yeah.
I think he really pulled it out with the proximity. I think he really did a great job. Now that I've said it, I'm sitting here thinking on Pitts as well. I'm going back and forth, but I'm gonna stick with first answer. I'm gonna still say whatever, but yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, Pitts. He really nailed the challenge though.
Yeah.
This is the musical influence challenge. This was not technically about the freestyle.
Right.
As so much as it was about the music. So, on that note, final answer, I am going to take it back. I'm going to give it up to Pitts. That's where I'm going to lie. So we got.
You're going to give it up for Pitts. So
then
that would be
Pitts.
2 for Pitts, and it looks like we've got 2 for whatever now.
We got 2 Pitts, 2 whatevers. We've got more people in the stream. We've got 8 viewers at the moment. We need some more Pitts or whatevers.
Man, we really drawed the decision making out on this one to the final hour, didn't we?
Pretty much. We're sitting at 3.5 hours.
Man, has it been that long?
3 hours, 28 minutes, and 49 seconds.
Man, I'm watching, the Goon Squad deals and your live stream deals. It's like, man, I don't know how those guys sit on there and talk for 3, 4, 5 hours for the Goon Squad sometimes.
I've hit up Chad and talked to him about this because Chad's a big reason why I do this and things like I like what he's got. I like what he's doing. So I've hit him up a couple times, and the best advice he's told me is some days are better than others. Some days you get those days where you've got something else going on in the background, and it just hurts to sit there and go for long times. And then other times you run into somebody like you where I can just chill, sit here and watch FPV videos and chill out and hang out. If YouTube would allow us.
True.
But
yeah, if I was home, it'd be 12:30 right now, so I'd be really hurting.
That's true. Well, thank you guys.
And I'd be getting up at 6:15 to get my kids ready for school too. Fortunately, I don't have to do that when I'm here in Texas.
No kidding. So what time will you be getting up tomorrow?
I told them I'd be there at the 911 center at 9.
Yeah.
So
at least you get to sleep in a little bit. You can get up at 7:30, 8 o'clock?
Yeah. Just long enough to, condition this
beautiful mane
conditioner commercial I got going on here, right?
Oh, bro, Pantene must love you. Pantene must absolutely fucking love you. I'm surprised I haven't seen one of those Pantene, strips in one of your videos for your sponsors.
Right? There's a video. I don't know if I think it's on our Almondy Brown YouTube. Our old bass player, Matt, my good friend,
right?
He put together a video of just clips of me like playing drums for just at our warehouse when we were rehearsing, and he spliced in some footage of when I was dumping some water over my head and kind of like doing this to like wring some of the water out, but to like let it drip down and cool off my face because I was so hot. And he slowed it down and it looked like one of those herbal essences commercials.
That's awesome.
It was funny. I think he put like some captions in it too or something. I don't know. It was pretty funny to watch. I don't know where that's at. It might be on our YouTube. Or maybe it's on our Facebook page. I don't know.
Well, when you find it, send it to me so I can put it up here.
Yeah.
I will make something with it. I will make something with it.
You know, he did one that he did one for my birthday one year. It might have been that one. Yeah.
That's awesome. Either way, that's really fucking cool. Either way, that's really fucking cool. Well, right now I've got Matt King, Mr. King FPV up on the tubes. King will be our final FPV video for the evening. Afterwards, I have I call them my what the fuck videos, just in the stream on a goofy note, something that has absolutely nothing to do with FPV, but that'll just bring me down to it at the very end. I can say my thank yous and goodbyes and all that other stuff. I have not shouted them out yet, but I should and I will do it right now. But for you guys watching at home, 533 has a code you can use at the checkout. KC Tiny League, all one word. That gets you 15% off your tiny trainers, your tiny motors, your tiny tuners, and your tiny props. Go check them out, 533. We are working on getting some other sponsors for the Kansas City Multi-Rotor crew this year, so all you guys looking out. I'm sure I'll have some more shit to say at some point in time throughout the stream. But the main thing I do want to say, Perry, for real, thank you for coming out tonight, man. I really appreciate you coming out, bullshitting with me, wasting everybody's Tuesday evening, because where else are you going to have this much enjoyment except here on Quad Corner with Perry Earl, the world famous drummer for the world famous band Almondy Brown, which you can check out on Spotify down in the links. You can also check out their YouTube where he's got music videos and insider information. You want the scoop, go check him out, give him some love. All of his links are down there in the description. YouTube's, I've got the Goon Squad Discord, you can find him there. You can find him on his Spotify, like I've said. Just go give him some love. That's what this is all about, is community, bringing it all together. And you are on two different parts of this. You're an amazing FPV pilot, as well as an awesome human being, but you also create this amazing musical masterpieces.
Oh, thank you.
For us to use and jam out to, while we do work. So, all in all, I'm saying thank you, man, for coming out. I really appreciate you coming out here.
Yeah, man, it's been fun, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm just glad that it was during a week where I'm like out of state, so I could sit here and hang out the whole time, be a part of it with you.
Well,
I was staring off in space there for a minute. I was trying to find that stupid video and I couldn't find it anywhere.
You'll have to send it to me in a Discord or something, but
yeah. So it looks like we still need a tiebreaker, man. We got 2 for Pitts if we count yours, and we got 2 for
as sad
whatever.
As sad and as as hard as it's gonna be, we got 2 and 2, but no you. You have not.
I guess I have to be the tiebreaker.
You gotta be that tiebreaker. I mean, it's only right. You're a live stream guest. You provided the music and the tunes. You got to break somebody's heart.
Yeah.
I'm sure that comes normal and easy for you. Going to all these shows, all these groupies. I'm sorry. I've got kids. I got a wife. You can go suck his dick. over there. Him.
Yeah, that guy.
Just
yeah,
not me. Just not me. Break them hearts, bro.
Oh, between Pitts and whatever.
It almost sounds like it's degrading. Pits and whatever.
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 I guess that's one of those instances where you have to throw the FPV at the end of the name, right?
I'm sure that he probably did that on purpose. I would imagine, with the name like whatever, it's probably on that one, but
does somebody have FPV?
Ooh. Ooh. That's interesting. We should find out.
Yeah.
If not, maybe we can get onto like one of Bot's streams and just start making random YouTube accounts for just all these random names. Or we could do that for Chad's stream tomorrow. We'll boost.
There you go.
We'll boost that viewer count, and we'll have everybody hit that like, subscribe.
Oh my! Did you see everybody trolling his stream 2 weeks ago?
Oh, bro, did you see everybody's trolling my stream 2 weeks ago?
Or was it yours?
It was
yeah,
mine.
no, that's right. They did both of
Bro,
y'all's streams.
I fly airplanes on Fortnite, bro.
That's right. It was your stream.
We played Nazi propaganda music, and I mean, yeah.
He's like, no, I'll give you all tips on flying airplanes in Fortnite. Keep me on.
Yeah, we fly airplanes in Fortnite. All right, good for you, bro. No, yeah, I got trolled hard on that evening.
That was funny. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Fucking A. I'll play it. I'll let it go. I enjoy it. You guys are still with us. We've got 9 people here. 3 hours,
Nice.
37 minutes.
Man, what a long stream.
It is. Well, what are you thinking?
That's what she said.
I know, right? Well, where are you landing for us tonight?
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to give it to Pitts.
Pitts flying.
Because that was just pretty cool, man.
That
was pretty cool.
I think whatever did a really great job of flying. I think his proximity was on point. I think it went very well with music, but in the end, I think you're making it right because Pitt actually took it and he completed the objective for the challenge. And if you're gonna send somebody something, why not send it overseas and make it even harder for yourself? So
Forevermore did a bologna sandwich FPV graphic and dropped it in the Discord.
No
That's
shit.
dope.
It's
a bologna sandwich with arms and motors and props sticking out of it.
Where can I find this?
He put it on Get On Stream Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
That's
Bro,
great.
that's epic.
That's awesome.
Oh, now your little girl's got her first.
You know what? I think
thing.
I screwed myself by picking Pitts because isn't he overseas?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Why not make it easy or make it hard on yourself and send it out to Germany?
He's in Germany, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's gonna be expensive.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm gonna have to send him out a T-shirt as well because he will be receiving the first Kansas City KwadCorner exclusive T-shirts because that's what I'm gonna start doing for all the challenges. If I have a physical prize, I'm gonna give those out. But like Forevermore does with the bot coins, we're gonna do the KwadCorner shirts. So
nice.
If you want to, you can send it to Kansas City, send it to me, and I will package it up with my shirt, and then I'll just send it out to Germany for Pitt. Because I've got stickers and a couple other things that I would throw into the box with it as well. So if you want, send it to me, and then Pitt, shoot me a message. I don't think he's on our chat right now, but I'll message him over at Discord, let him know that he won, and
he's probably at work in the morning already.
Well, so he was talking about it was like 11 something when it was like 6
when it was
o'clock.
like, yeah.
When it was 6 o'clock, he was talking to it was like 11, and he had to work, and he was going to try and get like an hour nap in or something, and
yeah,
the man's absolutely fucking crazy. So if you want to send it to Kansas City, save yourself $1 because I got to send it to him along with some stickers and some other, goodies and things. So,
Nice.
yeah, I'll take care of them for you, brother. But
Cool. Yeah,
all right,
no sense in both of us paying for
It's-
international shipping, right?
fucking exactly. So, well, on that note, Pitt Flying Eye is our winner for the evening. Our next challenge, you weren't here when I announced the next challenge, but in 2 weeks, I believe that's the 13th of April. But we're going to do a challenge just for Mom. Mom doesn't like all the flippy floppies and the zoomies and this and the other, so maybe make an edit that you would show your mom, that Mom could be proud of, and maybe if Mom goes balls to the wall, send it. Flip that
There
bitch
you go.
around, go crazy. Only you know your mom, and we want to know her too. So
And big oily guy, he knows her too.
and big oily guy, he knows everybody's mom. Like, of course he would. On that note, we are out of here. This is another edition of Quad Corner. Big, huge thank you, Perry Earl, Almondy Brown, for gracing us with this evening. You killed it. Forevermore, Waldo, Stitches, who else joined in? Just Dan was also, you guys killed it. Thank you so much for being my moderators for the evening.
We had the Alien Whoop Quicksilver team guys in here.
I saw that.
Travis and Hanfer and a few of the other guys. Hanfer hopped in for a second. He's one of the primary coders behind
really?
Quicksilver and behind, yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
he's
rad.
been putting in a lot of work on it.
Well, you guys with that NFE crew, we appreciate everything you do. Keep putting it out there because I want to fly NFE on my brushed stuff as well. So, let me know when that pops out. But everybody who stuck with us through the two shutdowns, super big thank you to you guys. And we will shoot next week to hopefully not have any shutdowns. So, no guarantees, but if anything, I at least hope to see all of you guys tomorrow night on the Goon Squad's Between Two Props with Chad. Perry will probably be there. I'll be there. Waldo will probably be there. You'll probably catch Big Oily and Duck and Forevermore.
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably catch us all. We got nothing better to do than hang out and chat FPV. So thank you guys again for coming out. This is Hit the Deck. That is Perry Earl. This is Quad Corner. And these are Dim Arby Boys. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Get your perch videos in.
Get your perch videos. That's the fucking truth. I gotta do that. All right, brother. I'll holler at you soon.
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Later, man.
Peace.
Now, it happened at a location at Van Dyke and Plumbrook.
Let me get out of here.
Steve Garagiola spoke to the woman who chased him down.
Before the restaurant
Where's
even
my
opened this
camera?
morning, there was a knock at the back
Bye,
door.
guys.
An employee thought it must be another employee coming to work. It was a man with a gun. He robbed him, and then he took off running for these woods.
I was nervous when the gentleman walked in, and because he was shifting back and forth and a little edgy. But when he took out the gun, I knew he meant business.
The robber took off running with the cash into these woods behind the restaurant, but he didn't get far. 3 employees chased him down.
Manager Claudette moved with the quickness of a jungle cat as she leapt into her burgundy tercel to give chase. I don't know. In a frenzied moment of knowing candor, I looked toward Jarrell and Tino and uttered a stirring call to action. Dem Arby's boys, wheels up, ski skirt.
She drove around the woods to the back of a senior center, jumped the curb, and cornered the robber with her car, while the other 2 employees chased him into the river.
We were nearing the river's edge when I looked toward D&T and wondered, how much more amphibian than man would we need to be to properly trounce this malefactor in an aquatic altercation that will no doubt take every ounce of me, and perhaps take more ounces than D&T even have in their pints. I don't know. But with one last look of a warrior's accord, we vaulted higher than Meatloaf's motorcycle, bursting through the devilish graveyard stony sod. And just like the loaf, we soared, and just like the loaf, we sang. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone.
I asked the woman who led the chase if it occurred to her at any point that it was a bad idea to chase an armed robber into the woods.
My store is my turf, and I'm sworn to protect it.
Yeah. And for all the criminals and holduppers out there fixing to mess with Claudette and them Arby's boys, let this be a lesson to you all, ha ha ha. For we are more bonded than the gorilla glue betwixt the hull and wings of a Focke-Wulf trifugal model 1/48 scale. We are more dedicated to the servitude and defense of our meaty HQ than Chitara and Lion-O defending Thundercat's lair. And I am Snarf ready ho. For when the aggressors arise and try to inflict evil against the kingdom of beef and shed, so too will a band of mighty heroes arise. Heroes hell-bent on protecting the curly fries and jalapeno bites of honor. Paladins of pork, dead set on defending the buttermilk chicken and buffalo sliders of this cheesy citadel. For we, DAB, will fight against the mumras and muggers of the world, bound not by fear, but bound by brotherly love. And in the timeless words of Fredro Starr, Sonny Caesar, Big DS, and Sticky Fingers, we will proclaim, slam, da-da-da, da-da-da, we them Arby's boys, slam, da-da-da, da-da-da, we them Arby's boys.
Brave, daring, foolish, maybe all of the above. Bottom line tonight is that nobody at the restaurant was hurt, and those two men are in police custody.
All right, I'm sure you'll be following up. Steve Garagiola live for us tonight. Thank you, Steve.
Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone.
Just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Wait, baby, let's go.
We're going to have a good time.